FLGN coverage of the Las Vegas Open is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Alkylabs.com, Matalis.com, Play with Magic, Frontline Gaming, champions of tabletop, Best Coast Pairings, competitive events made easier, The Army Painter, more time for gaming. Live game scores are powered by the Tabletop Battles app, available now on Android and coming soon to iOS.
I am muted. Welcome, everybody, to the final day of both LVOX and Nephilim. I am Dustin Henshaw, one of your hosts for this round. We are going to be joined by the illustrious Danny McDevitt again. We are going to be your casters.
Let's not get crazy.
No. We're getting crazy. It's the last day of Nephilim.
That's right.
It's the last day of LVOX. We are getting absolutely insane here, and we have the top 8 games for you today. And we're going to be casting one of them, which will be Brad Chester on his Tau against Mike Porter and his Quins, 2 top-rated players. Mike Porter, actually I think he's one of the guys in contention to win the ITC season right now.
That's
Him and Jack Harpster in a very tight race now that Vic has been knocked out earlier on to
by Alex
Fennell.
Yeah. What a game.
What a game. That was on stream as well, so you can go back and watch that
That's right.
after you watch today's stream.
Of course.
So make sure you check that out. But for now, we have Brad Chester versus Mike Porter. There is also 3 other games being played right now. We have Sean Naden with his Orcs against Jay Eggett and Emperor's Children. We have Nick Nanavati and Matt Morosoli in a Demon's Mirror match, which is spicy. We wanted to put that on stream, but we figured it would be too confusing to follow. So we will be giving you updates throughout the day so you can at least know what's going on without having to try and figure it out on stream for you. And then finally we have Jack Harpster with his Blood Angels against Evan Tomskin and his Tau, and they are actually being featured on the War Games live stream right now, so you can always check that out if you're interested in seeing that game. But if you're here, you want to see Tau and Blood Angels, or Tau and Quins, Tau and Quins with Brad Chester and Mike Porter. So let's get into the action here.
God,
now,
what a game. 2 amazing players.
Yeah.
2 people who have made either have been first in the ITC in Mike Porter's case for several seasons, and then you have Brad Chester, who's always a perennial challenger.
Yes.
He's made the final cut at LVO before, so we're looking at just an absolute banger of a game. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm always so excited. Like I said, it's time to get crazy. The end of Nephilim, the end of LVOX for 2023 here. Now, the Tau Harlequin matchup. Tell us a little bit about how this works, Danny.
Well, this will be interesting. So, obviously, marker lights are going to play a role here for sure. And then we're really going to have to. Mike is really going to have to pay attention and try and make sure his stuff is out of line of sight. Tau, famously one of the best shooting armies in the game. And then, so we'll see. This is going to be an objective game. Mike's got the speed though. Like Tower fast, but but I think overall the Harlequins have the advantage here in speed, with as many transports as he does, and melee. Yeah.
Melee, which is something the Tau are not traditionally wanting to be involved in. But the funny part is, though, the Harlequins, at least the iteration that they are right now, their melee isn't really the focus of their list.
That's right.
They are very shooting focused. However, against an army like Tau, where they don't really punch back like Harlequins do, and they have a lot of invuln saves that Harlequins can, ignore.
Right.
Then they'll want to get in there.
Yeah, they may want to punch a little bit.
They want to punch a little bit, just to kind of, if they can't finish something off in shooting, then they want to get into close combat with them. Now, like you said, the marker light's playing a huge role in here because we want to get +2 to hit because he is far sight.
Yep.
I am double checking. He is far sight.
So
as long as he's close enough to them and they have a marker light, that -1 to hit will be negated, so it'll actually force Brad to use some light.
Yeah, as long as he gets within 9 inches.
Within 9 inches,
he'll be able to have a marker light on whatever he shoots at. So that'll be a really powerful ability.
Yes, absolutely. And then when he starts to fire into those troops, that's going to be a big deal because that forces a CP use because you need to, they don't take hits very well.
No.
4 Binvolns are fickle.
They are.
They're very good. They're better than 5.
Except
and
when
even
they're
better
not.
even better than 6. Except when they're not. Yeah, exactly. They're
Hey,
better
Henry.
than 5s, better than 6s. Okay.
All right.
We have a quick update
We've
from
got an
Henry,
update from-
our lovely table boss, Henry Cavill. Mike won the deployment roll-off, so he placed the big ruin in the center there, as you can see. And Brad put 2 crisis suits in reserve to start, and Mike is going first. Do you think that is what the Harlequins want in this matchup?
Yeah, I think it could potentially allow him to get some quick early hits. But we'll have to see. Brad's army is hid pretty well, but those planes are out in the open. We may want to look at the lists. I'm not sure. Does Brad have Master of the Kayan for a redeploy? I don't think he does.
I'm going to check his list right now,
okay,
and I
cool.
will let you know. You keep talking and keep.
All right.
I have Exemplar of the Mont Ka. I don't see. Maybe not redeploying. I don't see it. He does. Exemplar of the Kalyan. He does have it on the second Cold Star.
Okay. And since deployment's already over, they've already done that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that Brad didn't put the planes back into reserve.
Really? You think it's going to be a threat to them?
Okay. And Brad has chosen Kayan.
He has chosen Kayan. Okay.
Well, I mean, those planes are only toughness 6. Shuriken cannons are strength 6. And they only have a 4+ armor save, so if you can get those 6s to wound, you're automatically going through a 2 damage a pop, and those planes will die.
They will die, and it looks like Mike is agreeing with this decision as he wants to try and pop one of these. Now, it is interesting because keeping them on the board does mean that it gives Mike that juicy, I want to kill those planes.
Absolutely, because they can't hide.
So it means that they're going to actually be a little out of position potentially where he would want them to be normally. It gives him the option to kill a plane, but it also puts him ahead in terms of his movement, which might not be where he wants to be. But if it's worth killing some planes, then absolutely do it.
Yeah, he's here for it.
He's here for it for sure.
So let's talk about secondaries.
Let's talk about secondaries.
Yeah, let's talk because let's kind of nail down what we think the game plan is going to be here for them potentially.
So for Brad Chester, he has taken decisive action, which is the Tau stranglehold, basically.
Yeah. And since it's Kayan, he's got to do this on turns 3, 4, and 5.
Yes.
To score 4 points per turn that he can hold 3 objectives.
So why don't you actually walk through what Kayan actually means for those that don't know what it is?
Okay, so Kayan is an ability Tau can choose between Montcalm and Kayan. Kayan is the patient hunter, which means that
the patient hunter.
That's right. That's what that means. So Brad in later rounds, and this is going to be in turns 3, 4, and 5, will be able to fall back and still shoot at -1, which is going to be huge for this matchup potentially.
Yes.
Because he'll be able to kind of still keep his shooting going, and then they'll have exploding 6s on their shooting attacks, and then 3, and then 5s, and then 4s for turns 3, 4, and 5 respectively. As the game goes on, Brad's army is going to get better. So Brad wants to conserve his force, I think,
yes,
at the beginning here.
Which is important to note because that means that Mike wants him to not have any forces left on turn 3, 4, and 5 hit.
Absolutely.
Which is why you're seeing Mike make a bit more of a push than you might have seen a normal Harlequin player play because they're usually pretty trade-based and hiding a lot. But because the Kalyan is what he's chosen, he gets really strong in turns 3, 4, and 5. So if Mike wants to do as much damage as he can right now to take away those resources later on. So what else did Brad take? He took Ride Them Down because he is hoping to kill more than Mike does every turn.
Yeah, and a lot of MSU in this Harlequins
army. A lot of
army.
MSU, yes.
And then Banner's a perennial favorite.
Of course.
Just an easy one to do.
Especially in this mission specifically because you have 3 easy ones to put it down on. Now, Harlequins will also have a lot of obsec to be able to take that away.
That's true.
But it also forces Mike to use resources that he might not want to use early on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Mike Porter has taken a deadly performance with behind enemy lines. Of course, those are like the staples of Harlequins. You just get something in your opponent's deployment zone and you get 4 points.
Absolutely.
That's just it right there. And, of course, if you take an objective they didn't already own and kills something in close combat, kills something in shooting, up to 3 points here. So he's already gotten to an objective that he didn't hold before because he didn't start on the center objectives there.
Yep.
He's already going to get those points. He's trying to get that behind enemy lines with the Star Weaver in the back there, maybe charging or maybe a fire and fade. There's so many tricks that he can do.
Absolutely.
That just get some early points on. And because he needs to be aggressive anyway, there's no harm in throwing that up there, right?
Easy decision to make,
Easy decision to make. And then, of course, he took Assassination because those crisis commanders are important to kill.
Absolutely.
So
they do a ton of damage. Now, one thing to note, Brad only has 3 characters in his army. So we have to remember that it's only a 10-point secondary.
Yes, it is only a 10-point secondary.
So Mike's got to be careful. Mike's got to be careful about that. Making sure that he's denying Brad some of his secondaries as well.
Yes, for sure. Which is interesting that he would choose that too. It kind of puts in the perspective of what his options were.
Right.
Because what else can he really take against there?
Let's see. Brad's got Riptides, right?
He's got 1 Riptide, 2 Riptides.
He's got the 2 Sun Sharks.
Two Sun Sharks, yeah.
Let's see.
So it's still a little like it's
1 Riptide.
It's only got the 1 Riptide, yeah. So that's even Big Game Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, bring it down.
Yeah.
Not that good.
And obviously,
so this is probably the best option for him.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, like grind, Brad's taking it.
Yeah.
Mike agrees. Yes, I am MSU. You are not. Probably
this is not going to go good for me. Yeah,
it's not going to go good for me. Assassinate, as odd as it may seem, the thing is, also taking assassinate means that Brad has to decide if he wants to use those crisis commanders like aggressively,
right,
in order to get the high value, and that they are going to be huge value against Harlequins, but they would give away points.
Yep.
That's the important thing.
And so let's take a second and just finish up Mike's shooting face here. But one Sunshark bomber already dead.
One Sunshark bomber already dead. So that's good for Mike.
Yeah.
Brad didn't. I don't know if he wanted to bait out all of those, or if he was just confident that he would survive. It's either way. Brad has a lot of targets for his next turn.
Absolutely.
So we're almost finishing up on the shooting phase here. Once we finish up the shooting phase, we'll give you a quick update from the field from Seth, our lovely field reporter this round, so he can give you an update on those games. We just got to make sure that we don't miss any of the action here.
All right. Yeah, we're going to take it to Big Dustin.
Take it, Big Dustin. Take it away, Seth. Big Dustin.
Oh, there's hounds, I see.
All right, those troops charging the top left there. All right, we're going to bring it over to Seth here.
Yep.
While this kind of irons out and get you an update from the field. Take it away, Big Dustin.
Thank you, little Seth. Much appreciated. I am here to update you guys on the off-stream games. We've got 2 off-stream games that are still really exciting. We've got Sean versus Jay. That is Orcs versus Blood Angels. And these guys have been kind of talking it out so far, kind of getting a vibe for the game. And basically, it's going to come down to a pretty strong turn 3 for Sean. If Sean can kind of break the Blood Angels back, at that point, they think it's going to be pretty handily in his favor. The other game is a Art of War Demon mirror match between Matt Morosoli and Nick Nanavati. And these guys think a lot alike. Independently, when doing player-place terrain, they basically mirrored each other and did the exact same terrain setup. So they're just getting started. We're going to have scores updated for you guys in the ITC Battle app, so we should be able to show you on screen the scores as the games progress. So get ready for some action, all right?
That was very helpful for us.
Yes. Thanks, Seth.
Thanks, Seth. We'll make sure to go back to you again for a great update like that very soon.
I wouldn't expect anything less from 2 of the best demon players in the
of
world.
course,
Yeah. So
yeah. Well, what else can you expect? They got to play it carefully. They're going to play it right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
all right, we're looking at an assault here, I think,
mm-hmm.
From a troop onto into some of these Kroot, which is a good thing for Mike to pick up.
Yeah. Remember when we were talking about Harlequins getting into close combat if they need to?
Mm-hmm.
Kroot don't like close combat when they get hit first.
Yeah.
Like they actually, funny enough, if Kroot fight troops in close combat, they can actually kill some.
If they get to go before the Kroot.
If they get to go before, yeah. But if the Harlequins get to hit them first, yeah.
It's not a good situation.
They just kind of fall over. Ronald, thank you for the subscription.
Thank you,
Greatly
Ronald.
appreciated.
Absolutely.
Thanks everybody for joining us in the chat as well. As you can see, they're already having fun.
Okay.
Nothing. And
Oh, dude, he's dead. I didn't roll my combat weapon, so
oh,
I had like another
yeah,
20
yeah,
attacks. Yeah.
I thought that's why I was like wondering what's going on. I'm like, did you only kill 3 guys?
Oh,
The rib tag gets the fight back, so I'm gonna tag it.
so an update from our table boss. What does that say, Danny?
All right, so Brad spent 2 CP to interrupt, and he killed the unit and moved on to the objective with the Kroot.
Remember we were talking about if the Kroot go first?
That's right. That's what happens.
Well, I mean, we called it. We just didn't see it happen before it happened.
We know how this is supposed to work.
We know how this is supposed to work. We just sometimes get the order wrong if we can't see
I
it.
guess.
Right? So that was actually big for Brad.
That denies behind enemy lines.
I believe that denies behind enemy lines. Yeah, that is big. Not only behind enemy lines, but I think it actually denies deadly performance too.
Oh.
Oh
okay.
no, he did.
He did get on that one right
okay.
outside of his deployment zone.
Right.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's okay there.
I'm probably going to fail pretty big on that too because I'm not coming over there.
And he only gets 2 for behind enemy lines because he's only got the one.
Only the one unit.
Yeah.
You're
For
really
sure.
bringing the property value down on my side.
Asgal, thank you.
Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Everybody in the chat already supporting this. Hope you're enjoying
God,
it.
no kidding.
Jeez. You guys already got to see a Sun Shark explode, kill some troop. I mean, what more could you ask for in this
I know,
kind of matchup
yeah.
already? This is
And those
high
Sun Shark
quality.
bombers, very dangerous.
They're very dangerous. And there is still one alive.
There is. So those do some mortal wounds, which Harlequins
They
really do not
Harlequins don't like mortals.
No.
Although I don't think there's any troops. Oh no, there are. I see some in the back there.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, where's that Sun Shark going to go? He's going to fly off the board, do some bombs. He's going to fly and shoot.
Within 18
Hellfire
miles,
Hobbies,
Tough
thanks
call.
again for the resub.
Oh, yeah, no
Appreciate
kidding.
it.
Thank you.
which is gonna be
Chat is
pretty
on
good.
fire early in the morning for us.
Wild.
Oh, it's actually probably a lot later for you guys, but Fuccini as well.
I'm sure I'll be able to get there.
Okay.
Oh, geez, Nurglemad gifted a bunch of subs
Oh,
again. Nurglemad, the
thank you,
absolute
Nurglemad.
hero of the hobby streams. Oh my God. Okay, it's just going crazy. It's okay. That's why we didn't see what happened in the top left originally, because the subscribers are just flowing all over that. There's this the subscribers have killed the troops and helped the crew done so. What else can you expect from last day
Well
of
done.
Nephilim and LVO?
Absolutely,
Well
yeah.
done, Nurglemad, and all you subscribers. Welcome to the subscription team.
You've really boosted Chester's ability to
Really
win this
boosted
game.
Chester's ability here to kill some troops. That was amazing.
Problem is this building's just big enough for if I can't hop.
There is actually some good table talk coming from Brad and Mike right now in terms of strategy. So let's go over to the player mics for a little bit to hear what they're actually talking about.
Solitaire is right here, correct?
Solitaire and the Storied Sword guys in there.
Don't stop talking now, guys. We just push it over to you. Are you kidding me?
Weirdly enough, I think I'm gonna have to fly over here just because of the busted movement. I literally can only fly over him.
Okay.
I'll put myself so I'm getting the +1, so at least I have a chance at doing stuff. Ignore modifiers, exemplar of the Kaya, or Matka, in case I get all up on you, which I don't think I'm going to. You can kind of get me wherever I am. I actually think I might.
What's
Just-
that? Is that the reroll?
Reroll wounds. So I'm effectively be hitting you on 3s if I get a bunch of marker lights off, and can't reroll the hits, but I can just reroll all the damage. And you can just get to me anyways. Yeah, screw it.
Chaseland, thanks for the
Yeah,
subscription,
my wife
buddy.
wants to go
Keeping
out
that
on this.
train
Let's
going.
Let's just finish
Let's have
this.
a quick game. Yeah, absolutely.
And it sounds like Brad has decided to go ham as he's picking up some crisis with the big ham fist, moving them out there. Yeah, this is
You love to see it.
about to get real fast.
Yeah.
I might actually have to fire and fade though. I
Oh,
say
maybe
this
not.
like a brave man, and then I realize that.
Oh, never mind. He is-
back and hide like a little
Brad
He
has
shied
selected
away.
the way of cowardice, and which is typical.
Which is typical
This
of
is
the
the way.
Tau.
This is the way that Kayan is supposed to work, right?
It is, yes, because he wants to keep those resources alive until later on to
Absolutely.
get those points. So he does want to keep those resources alive and
will
not
have
just throw
to
them away. So he's talking about fire and fading them
split
out there,
fire to do
coming
mark
out,
on this
shooting,
because I'm
killing a
gonna
couple
be
things, and then just getting
half
back in the
the squad's
safety
gonna be equal
or
distance.
relative safety of the building.
Yeah, and it's
So
but even
basically,
then,
2 guys are
like, I
9,
just
2
I don't
guys,
know
1
that it's
guy's
going to be far
either,
enough.
and then
The
2 guys
threat
are
range on those Harlequin units is so long.
It is. That's kind of why he has to do something with them right now. Probably not committing them. Just, that's why he wants to go back into that building. But
And
they can do
then
so much damage. He needs
6
to.
does
He
put
needs
me
to
back
start
in my
taking
happy
out
zone.
Absolutely.
So drag some
at least
drones back
his
here.
boats, so he can get to the juicy innards.
Exactly.
Because
I love
he's
how you
really
just had
good
a
at killing the
troop
guys
master.
inside.
There's a
He's
banner
and
here.
he's
There
got to
was a
pop
banner
those
there.
characters inside of those
Yes.
transports.
He's got to pop the transports to
You can
get to
take it down
everything
at will.
inside, and those transports are really what is hard for
Damn
him
it.
to pop.
It'll be
Absolutely.
Now the crisis suits are they can do it because they have a lot of volume. The commanders, like we were saying, is really where you want to get that damage from. And because of the assassinates on there, he needs to be really careful.
He needs to be really careful with
not
those.
only are those important resources to kill stuff,
Those
are important points for Mike
That's
as well.
absolutely correct. You really hit the nail on the head there, Dustin. Brad has got to play this very carefully.
Look at that beautiful shot there, that Sunshark staring down the Harlequins.
Amazing.
What? Wait a minute. What are we looking at? What?
So we've got a new dice cam.
We're
going to try out some things here.
So
today.
now, not only can you see the dice cam, but you can see all the random hobby stuff on the side of the board there. Make sure you know this is not as clean as it looks on stream on the off screen there.
Guys, it's day 3.
It's day
at the
3.
LVO.
We need to have fun here.
That's right.
So we need to razz production.
We all got
some.
the vocal fry is live, but so are the technical issues.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And
we didn't want to see everything, but now you've seen a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for spoiling it all, Dickie. All right.
You can get to me no matter what here, so I don't give a shit if I even raise a banner, to be honest. He's just going to mop this.
What do you think
anyways.
Brad's going to do here? Is he actually going to – he's not going to move everything forward, right? He just wants to take some pod shots and stay in relative safety.
You can see he's moved the commanders off to the side there with the intention of moving the crisis suits back.
All right.
But
I don't know what's happening right now.
Apparently, Brad's unsure what's happening too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that might change my movement now. So I'm going to go over and shoot him.
Oh.
And maybe punch him. I legitimately don't understand what's happening. This is my back guy.
Okay, so looked like the
So we're literally all going to walk over
bombed.
here.
The bomb, yeah.
He bombed and killed
because you're standing right
Starweaver.
here.
How? Wow.
Hey, if you just roll 6 4s, that thing's gone.
I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. That's math. That's how that works. Bombs are actually bombs are one of those things that they either work or they don't.
Yeah, or they don't. Again, 4s.
There's no in between.
A fickle mistress.
Fickle mistress. This is a game of 4s from the looks of it.
Yeah.
This is a game of 4s.
Whatever ones that are
man. Is that the title? That's the title of my sex tape. I don't know about you.
Game of 4s.
These guys first. I'm going to fire and fade. So we're gonna. Because I have to kill like this ton of shit right now.
Yeah, and
jeez. Brad's helping us out with this PT
exactly.
Thanks, Brad. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, good timing. I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
That was good.
So hopefully, what Brad can do in this scenario is he can pop these transports here in the front, disembark the troops, and then potentially shoot them up with the rest of his army. That's what he has to do this turn.
He wants to do as much damage as that. Now, Mike was actually really smart with where he placed those because they can get out in that building.
Absolutely.
That is important. That is very, very well placed by him.
And if you all think that's unintentional, it sure isn't.
It sure isn't. Yeah, Mike Porter is one of the best in the world right now. Like you can see by the ITC ranking, so he knows what he's doing with these. This was completely intentional.
Conversely, though, if he puts those characters back in the back there, that's going to make that charge to those characters or that crisis suit unit a lot further.
It will. It will actually make it further. They can advance and charge, so he's got to rely on that advance roll or spend CP to make it a big 6.
True.
And the other thing is, Overwatch from Tile Crisis Suits is
not pretty.
It's no joke. So you're gonna have to throw a Starweaver away, and to be honest, Brad will still probably Overwatch it. If he gets another free phase of shooting, he's gonna take it. Hitting on 6s, he basically does that against Harlequins anyway.
Well, if he toes into that building, he can Overwatch on 5s.
Yeah,
be rolling 1s.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Exactly, is exactly it's another shooting phase. That's -1 to hit. They're already gonna be shooting on 5s.
Absolutely.
I have been instructed to start showing you these things on stream here, so I'm going to bear with me while I draw some stuff.
Okay.
There we go. There's these crisis suits here that I'm talking about.
So this is where the main damage is going to have to come from.
This is where the main damage. He wants to target these guys here.
Yep. The Central Star Weavers.
The Central Star Weavers.
Yep.
Ideally, if he can get the one that's on the objective here,
4, got 2 left.
then
Absolutely.
he can hopefully take him off some objectives. But because this is a hold 2, he's not going to be able to get anything that's in here. He can't see it.
Right.
So that's
and is there a Star Weaver in that corner? I imagine there is. I can't imagine Mike's going to leave just an objective
I
undefended.
can't
like
imagine. But can Henry explain that, or I can go check it myself? Hey, Henry, is there a thing in here? Thing in here?
That. Hey Henry, what's that
Henry,
ruin do?
what's this ruin do? What's this ruin do? Is that? Is there anything?
What is that?
What is that? Can you help explain that? So, Crisis Commander here.
Oh, that's one Star Weaver down, and the disembark in the back building.
Those are your saves.
There it is.
You're
One
like,
goes
you're
boom,
You're so confident.
and explosions,
Man,
and then we have the troops
Thank
go in
you.
the back here.
There's a badass. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, Henry has come to give us an update, and that mask is creepy because
Fantastic.
Nice.
troops
You can really
units,
see the eyes have a lot of Hollywood in them.
Yeah, they really do.
Troop unit is in the ruin. Okay, that
Troops
does
unit
make
in
sense.
rum. Okay, so apparently they're drinking in the bottom right here. There is a troop unit.
That's
down
what I
here
would. That's what
in
I would
rum.
be doing if I were a troop unit.
Yeah, I would for sure. Hey, I don't want to go out there. If I needed to, I would want to drink a lot of rum before I did it.
That's right.
I would.
Hey,
I'm
I'm not wearing this Hawaiian shirt for no reason at all. I'm ready to drink some rum.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
the and so are those troops.
And so were those troops. Another Star Weaver down.
2, 3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Oh, there's Bloodthirster on Bloodthirster action at the demon table. Can we get a quick shot of that? I want to see that on the Nick versus Matt. Oh, we can't
perfect.
see it, apparently.
Yeah, we'll do.
There it
yeah,
is.
it's fine.
There it is, guys.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I wish we could have that animated, too. Production, can you quickly do those animations for...
Yeah, can you do some special effects,
Yeah, do some
please?
special effects. All right, somebody... They're doing... Look at all these great special effects that I'm assuming are happening right now.
I never knew that you could just make a Bloodthirster's head explode.
Yeah,
like
that
Yeah,
was really
wild.
cool. So hopefully you guys are seeing that live
Right, and
because otherwise you'd have missed it.
We're seeing a lot of Star Weaver clearance here. We've
Yeah.
lost 2 of the front ones there. Brad really picking his targets well.
Yeah, this is
Now,
really good.
Note that he did not jump, shoot, jump with that Crisis Squad.
Are they done shooting?
Well,
Well, 2 left.
for that stratagem, you have to do it as the first unit that you shoot
that's
with.
right.
So
Wow.
Homeboy shoots
So
me.
he's just out there. Well, he did move the Crisis Commanders up. So if he did move the Crisis Squad back, they would be in a lot more danger.
3 left.
sure.
So now, like Brad or Mike could still
I'm gonna go
get
for
to
full
them,
grade.
but
Yes.
now he's got to go around Crisis, and that means the
So I've
Crisis
gotta
can still
miss one of
overwatch
five
them.
when they can shoot down
Absolutely. And the crisis
So those
suits
will be
being
hitting
in the
on
open
fours,
like
these will
that
be hitting on-
means that they have there's a very small chance that Mike can get to a place where he can charge them from out of line of sight
Yes.
and prevent the
I'm gonna-
overwatch
Yes.
from that squad.
Burst
Now
the
I'm
shit out of
pretty
that,
sure
and
they're
then
all
I'll try
touching
to
that
down
terrain
some
though
that
too.
it
Absolutely.
So if
I gotta
you
roll separate
are going to get
dimensions.
overwatched,
That's
it's,
right.
It's a free shooting
Four,
phase
or
for the
is
Crisis
it
suits
18?
Just be- I have to be 18
because they're
first.
touching right
Oh, okay.
here,
And then
That-
that.
right
Yep.
there.
So
Let's make sure
threes,
you guys can see that. But troops from here go around. Troops from here go around. These are high targets right now.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. That's 2.
Like very high targets. I
Beautiful.
don't.
This is in the one over there.
There's
right,
another troop unit
No,
here as
it's
well.
the same one.
Oh, same
This
one.
is the other burst.
So I'm drawing stuff for you guys. I hope it's
From-
making it
yeah.
a lot easier for you to understand because it's helping me enjoy myself.
Damage.
Just one.
Did the Riptide come out to see anything?
Kills him.
Does she
I don't know if he has any
Yes, she does.
line of sight anywhere.
I'm not sure.
So, mortal wound to everything round
It doesn't
here.
seem like
Do
he
that in a
does.
second.
What a sissy.
Maybe he's conserving its power.
Oh, we're getting another update here.
Here we go. Cavill taking a break.
Cavill's taking a break.
It's in his contract. We have to let him take a break every
For
once
sure.
in a while.
Oh, the Riptide is tagged in combat. That's where the.
Oh.
Okay.
Bros over there.
You know what? I need to go see what this is.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. Entertain the chat for a
I
second.
will.
Draw a couple things on the screen if you want.
Okay.
Right?
Explosion real quick.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I'll figure out where I'm
chuck
shooting.
the dice. That one.
That one's the
down
only.
to 5. It only does 1, but it's.
Okay. So
Never mind.
this Riptide up here
More money in the bank.
is
Oh,
locked
here's
in
the shots
combat
on him.
with some kind of mystery
missile.
assailant. Now,
Hits.
It'll be interesting to see how this commander and this Riptide are able to hold down this flank and really go for this objective here. And so get down to this area and really, really kind of take that from Mike and really kind of clear that flank.
Nothing. Just got the plane left.
That was a beautiful description there, Danny. That was perfect.
Oh,
But there is actually a small troop unit that made it into the Riptide.
Really?
Which is what gave him the points for behind enemy lines there.
Okay.
So
Now-
that Riptide was not moving and shooting anything else because it couldn't.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Not
Good
until
reason, right?
not for 3 more turns
Not,
or two
not
more
for 2 more turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now-
That's what Mike wanted to do. He wanted to start tagging stuff now. because-
The advantage, of course, of this, right, is that since he is Farsight,
Yes, no, he's still hitting.
he counts as having marker light. So when he shoots into combat, he's just going to be hitting a normal ballistic
yes.
skill.
So it doesn't
Yes.
really matter who I
And
shoot
that's
into,
gonna
to be
just
honest,
be
because
The 4-ups.
I'll shoot
That's
him with
right.
that one.
Can the 4-ups handle it?
Can the 4-ups handle
Yeah,
it?
the
Yeah.
five left, yeah.
On both sides.
I mean, weirdly enough, I'm not gonna
The game
bother,
of fours.
That's
overcharging
right, a game
This
of
is the
fours.
game of
I would
fours.
kill myself.
I'll do it.
Oh,
Pretty funny.
a tale I'm very well versed in.
There's probably 5 or seekers right now.
There are
This
some
is
more
what's happening right here.
some more
There's
Star
5 or
Rivers
6
going down
seekers
too.
in
Like
that one. You get
Brad is doing a lot of damage right now.
Yeah,
And then
he's,
there's 12
he's
shots plus the 4 idiots. They're all going to be, actually, they're not going to be the same.
There's a lot of shooting going on, so let's listen on what.
They're all hitting on wound on 3s anyways. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the 4 trash, which are literally all the same because they're all hitting on 6s, wounding on 3s, and 2 damage.
Yep.
2.
Nice.
Far side. 2.
2 damage 2.
Damage 2s.
It's good.
Don't care. Uncle Tide. Shooting the house into him. Pain. So. Far side. Nothing. All right, well, 2.
Oh, 2. I was going to say, yeah, 1.
And then plasma. Nothing.
Took us 1 guy there, mate.
Yep. Just got him left. There's nobody in front of me. I'll just fire some airbursts.
Yep.
I don't even know what's happening over here. This is a full squad still.
Yeah, they didn't lose any. Let's double check. No, they did. They've lost a Sarge.
I just want to fire a wounded guy so I can have more chance of some shit happening. Shots, 5 shots, 3s.
Just check what range is it? They're within 18, yeah, they're good.
4 reels. Okay. And 4 reels, 2.
Good.
No matter. Charge and charge.
So he's going to run away. So you got like a 1-inch charge now, so it'll be a 7-inch charge.
Can do. Okay. Not super excited about that. Over here. I so don't care if he made this charge. I just want him to back up a little. No, he literally wants to go here just to kind of just get in the back just a little bit.
Can you get in there, Brad?
What's that?
Can you get in there? Can you get in to charge?
Yeah, because I can literally get in here if I want. If I move the dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they're not there.
The dogs are dead, right?
Yeah, dogs are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, the models just left.
that's fine. Yeah.
I couldn't reach my, again, big wrist, fat
It's fine.
stubs.
Yeah.
Thermoneutronic. So
Just pick them up.
10.
Yeah, just pick them up.
Thank you,
good,
sir.
sir.
So that was the Tau Cold Star commander with the
I'm
thermonutronic
gonna
gesture and
pull the dogs
precision of
now,
hunter,
'cause I can kinda
has a
finally
ton
get
of
in here.
attacks in combat,
Take that.
controlling everything.
It's the only reason I went in here for convenience
Ton
sake.
of attacks and
Yep.
just picked up the rest of the troops there. That Riptide is not moving. He's just Brad's trying to clear out his troops
He's
that were
going
dead a
to
long time ago.
consolidate
Yep.
to here so I can like
Makes sense.
not get sniper
Pretend
shotted
not to get
as
free
much.
movement because the troop died that far.
Um,
Don't worry, guys. We're
You
playing by the rules.
move
yeah, I
those
got to
dudes
bounce
back
guys.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly.
And then these
Mostly.
guys will.
We do our best.
This will back up. Oops. I'll get grind. There's no banners to be got to this.
All right, so that looks like the
And
end of the Tau turn.
so
So let's
Stranglehold
go
doesn't
over to
happen
Seth
until
for an update
later.
in the field
Okie
to find out
dokie,
what's
so you
going
get
on with those
grind for
bloodthirsters
3.
exploding heads.
Seth, what you got for us?
No banners yet.
I have an exciting update on the Art of War Demon Mirror match. That's Matt Morosoli versus Nick Nanavati. Matt went first. Actually, Nick went first, but then Matt, basically Nick didn't do much in his first turn. Scored a few points on Psychic Interrogate and Reality Rebels, sitting at a 16 at the end of his turn with paint, obviously. Matt Morosoli had the opportunity to try to do some mortal wounds in a psychic phase with his Lord of Change against that wound-gated Bloodthirster of Nyx, and managed to get the exact amount he needed, the 8 through, and then managed to get the exact amount of damage with the shooting phase to leave that Bloodthirster on 8 wounds going into the charge phase, and he had his Bloodthirster a mere 2 inches away to make a nice chip shot charge. He made it in. He did 5 wounds with that big axe, and Nick managed with a CP reroll to make 4 saves, saving his Bloodthirster. Nick was really feeling the pressure there. I think that's going to take a little bit of the pressure off him. The swing back didn't do much damage, but the score is really close right now, 13-16 Nick's favor. They both have 3 banners up. They're pretty comfortable on their objectives on their side of the table. So I don't know if that was enough to swing the match just yet, but they're definitely starting to trade some blows, and Nick's almost down one really important asset. Let's throw it back to Dustin and Danny, or as I like to call them, the B team. Take it away, guys.
D team to you, Seth.
I think we're the D team.
We are the D team.
Yeah,
in our
Dustin
minds.
and Danny.
Dustin and Danny. We are
Get it right.
absolutely double D. I don't know why you even thought about putting it as B's, but
Double
thank
D.
you for that update.
Yep.
We wanted to see some Godzilla on Godzilla action. Looks like Godzilla is still alive, fighting Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually going to be a good matchup there with the Bloodthirster surviving, even though it's bracketed. It could still do some work.
Hey,
and that's
it's always been one of the premier close combat units in the game.
it really
so,
has. You just haven't seen it until recently.
That's
Now
right.
they got the phase cap on there, which
Oh my
makes it
gosh.
so annoying to deal
Nasty.
with. But ironically, demons are one of those armies that does have the resources to kill it.
Absolutely. The amount of mortal wound generation there, plus the shooting from flamers and everything else means it's a good time for them.
It's
Let's
a
put
good
it that
time,
way.
yeah, for sure. It is a possibility, which is what a lot of armies don't have that, like Tau, for example.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless Kroot just go completely ham and get subscriber bonuses all over top of them. So I think that's the only way that Kroot could be able to do that. But
they've already made back their
They've already
points.
made back
Yeah,
their
they're
points.
fine.
They have completely overperformed this game that we're watching right now.
Say, Farsight's lying if he said he bowed Jonathan.
All right.
So with Mike's turn here,
He just got took it.
he
I got
took a
this for you,
beating
bro.
on his turn.
Oh,
He
yes.
took a beating. Now, the really scary part about that is that he has not in Cao Yun yet. So this is before Brad gets really strong.
Yeah, this is before shooting actually
before
turns
shooting
on.
actually really turns on. So it looks like Mike has opted to be a little bit more cagey at this point to try to keep the points close. Maybe throwing a couple assets up there to keep the primary down and get his secondary points.
Absolutely.
But that was a scary shooting phase for him, and I think he's
No.
I think he's a little bit on the back foot now.
And there are still 2 crisis squads in reserve as well.
Yeah.
So
And that's
where Brad is going to be able to bring the pain.
Yeah, so Mike might want to stay back just to keep them zoned out of his backfield to save a couple of his units there, just so they can't get any angles on them. Because those things coming down and re-rolling all hits and wounds, well, all hits if they're not shooting at a Star Weaver
Right.
doesn't let you re-roll hits because rules, I guess. But other than that, it's really scary for the Harlequins when they come down.
Yeah, that was an almighty clapback. Mike may have been a little too aggressive, but we'll see if he can kind of play cagey and kind of play his way out of this this position that he's in right now.
Yeah, killing that bomber was good. I don't know if he wanted to move all of those servers up to do that. He still has a bunch of troops available. He does have resources. This game is far from over.
Absolutely.
And Mike is an amazing player too. So I'm curious to see what he actually does this turn.
I picked that dude up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I only get an 8.
Right.
And I have
you
to
get,
put
you get an
troops,
8 and you got to put troops on it. Now, yeah, man, I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
That was not that. I love the fact that I rolled $1 million with this guy, which I didn't care at all. I just wanted this for like slight different position.
If you could roll all your dice for a game in one big go and then just choose,
Oh, dude,
mate, you'd never lose.
no, it'd be amazing. Like, oh, I'm gonna choose this. Hold on, morale's coming in.
Right, well, he's definitely going to advance. So he goes D3 plus 3, so that's 13.
Thank you. Also, this wouldn't be happening if. I'm about to take wounds from a dead guy. Damn it. The ghost of the troop master is now attacking me. I'm being freaking haunted. See? I didn't even cuss. I was going to.
Nicely done, Brad. Thank you. Thank you for that. We love it, Brad. Thank you.
Never mind that. Ah! It's going down now. Beep, 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 beep.
Blue squads, they're going 13.
Now, before you charge here, I have wrapped with the crew, and I have not left 25 mils to be able to go through.
Cool.
So
I'm
you'd
just going
have
to try and charge the crew.
no.
Do
I
that.
just don't want you to.
Can't get the suits, but I
Correct.
can get the crew.
You're fine
Good
with
with
that. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I just don't want you to make a move where you think you're going through.
Appreciate it.
I don't want to be in the charge phase and go, yeah. That guy's a dick. Luckily, I'm in a lightning fast and transhuman my crew.
That's what I'd do.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Surprise.
All right. You can see here we've
Solitaire.
got a good-sized squad of Harlequins coming up into the center.
Now the Kroot are right behind that. They are screening the crisis suits there.
Nice.
So the Quins won't be able to attack the crisis suits.
Well, now, Harlequins with flip belts, can they move over models?
They absolutely can. So I mean, they could if they roll a banger charge.
Yeah, that's true.
That
There you
if
go.
they roll high, but they can't do it through. Or it is a ruin, so they can't actually do that. If he rolls a high enough charge, it's a possibility.
Yeah. And then it looks like we've got another combat character there going after that commander.
Yep, that's the troop master.
The
Yep.
troop master. I
That's
think
what
that's
we
the
were
storied
expecting.
sword troop master.
I can definitely see the story on his sword from here, so I'm pretty sure that's the storied sword.
Is it a bedtime
It
story?
is a bedtime
Dustin?
story for that crisis commander. He's about to go sing him a lullaby and hopefully lull him to an eternal sleep for the
Go to
greater
sleep.
good.
I also live in the north, which makes no sense whatsoever because I'm 18 cold with passion.
Don't you
and
worry
1,000
about this,
songs.
Mr. Crisis Commander.
Right, Brad, I've just moved these guys up here so the character blocking them.
Oh, gestures?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, let's go for psychic phase. We're going to do Mirror of Minds.
Yes, sir. Into Homeboy?
Yeah.
Mirror of Mind's
no,
going
we'll
to go into
start
the
putting
Crisis
it on the
Commander to
crisis
help
suits.
the sword
They've
go
lost
to
one
sleep.
drone, right? We've got 2 drones
So
left.
he's
Three
making sure he's
marker,
looking
2
in the
shields.
mirror so he can
2 drones.
brush his teeth, do his
Get it off,
bedtime
get it off.
routine,
That's what takes.
and then he'll tell him the story of the
Is it
sword
allowed?
Can he
afterwards.
be
Yeah,
one?
exactly.
I hope so.
I don't think you spent long enough in
Nope.
that bathroom
Yo,
brushing your
get
teeth.
back in there. Get
I
I
back
felt
in
your
there.
toothbrush. It's not
I'm
wet.
going to use my right hand. No. No.
Can you beat? There you go, man.
Can I roll 2 dice and take the highest?
Do it.
Yeah.
Take 5 mortal wounds.
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
Apparently, Brad just
I am literally
refuses
just
to
gonna
take
dump
those
all
mortal
the
wounds.
You can't make me.
I don't want to brush my teeth.
I am droneless.
My teeth are
And I
clean. I have
think there's a
nothing
drone-
more to do.
Yeah, whatever.
Now,
I
is that
can't- I
commander?
literally can't see
Is
in
that
here.
commander
Should be one more drone.
character blocked at all?
Because I took off. 4 of them.
I'm assuming there's crisis or something inside that building that is actually given because it's only 3 inches, and that crisis squad is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely should be.
Yeah, I imagine there's not a mistake like that. If that troop master could kill the commander in shooting, though, potentially he could throw him into Farsight, which is behind him there.
Which is extremely important too.
Two,
Those are
one,
all
Thank you,
Brad's
Henry.
sets. Henry, jeez,
Coming in clutch.
that is creepy, man.
Dustin asking for a bell to be put on Henry so
Yeah,
that he
please
knows when
put a bell on Henry Cavill right now.
Maybe
I need to hear when he's coming because this is just freaky. Yes, character
Takes all
blocked
of
by
them?
crisis.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Henry.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Because, yes. I couldn't quite touch the terrain and still get the
Okay.
vehicle. That's literally, I would say that's a mistake to not touch the terrain, but I couldn't not touch the
Very honest of you, Brad. How many you got left?
Those are 2-piece, correct?
Yeah.
3.
So the mortal wound Death Jester's going to shoot him.
I would mark him, but I'm super sure he's dead in a second. So
Yeah. 2 hits. 1 -2 and 1 mortal wound.
what's up with the goddamn mortal wounds all the time? No, I make that one.
All right.
2 left.
2 left. Troop Master's fusion pistol at him.
Now that's just being a dick.
Hits him.
Nah, take that.
Is that worth a look? Nah, I'm going to charge him. Kill him. It's not worth
I was
it.
going to say, I won't. I'm not even going to let you do that. That's just stupid. You're going to kill him anyways.
Boat into plane. There you go, Brad.
Take that. My plane is indestructible as it's smoking and on fire.
That last wound's the hardest one. The 2 neuro pistols. 2 hits. So you got 2 -3s.
The neuros are strength.
Strength 6 -3 if you're not an infantry.
No problem. Got to roll 7 with both of these.
Cool. Ah.
That was
Nobody
close.
around.
That was close. That was almost a 7. That was almost a 7.
Almost made it. Yep.
Mr. Boat over there into crew. So, 5 hits. 5 dead.
Oh
no.
There's guys in cover, so I'll actually
2
take
hit 3.
Yeah. So 2 dead and 3 dead.
Apparently the crew are
Crew
not
inside,
as
they're gonna shoot him as
indestructible
well.
as the plane was for a
2
little
neuro
while.
pistols. 1 more.
Those,
wound.
they already got their points back.
Fusion
They have been
pistols.
so clutch
Grenade.
this game already.
Yeah, Kroot famously
Yeah.
allergic to shuriken cannons.
Nothing.
Very,
one
very allergic.
Been like Flynn.
Shoot phase. Yep, done. Let's charge. So Solitaire's going to charge into Farsight.
Solitaire into Farsight.
What
He's
side?
loving it. Just touching his base. That side, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, it's Solitaire, not the Troop Master Henry. You
Well, the
lied to
Troop
us.
Master into that dude, he had 6 to this, so that's 8.
I should say you can't fail.
Good job. Good job. No CP to interrupt, right?
Just 1.
Yeah.
Not the proper amount. Can I discount it?
Yeah. Blues into crew. Still scarred. Oh, there you
Well
go.
then.
There you go.
Can you measure that for me?
Only an LVO, all strategists 50% off.
Yes. Hold on, I got a ticket for that. Nurgle Matt gave me these tickets. He said these are all CP tickets. Speaking of that, does anybody want beer? These are beer tickets.
Really?
I don't drink there. I only drink wine.
I'll take those, yeah. Cheers, good sir.
You're
All
in?
right, well, drink tickets
Right,
being exchanged on screen.
Solitaire
This is
into
where we are.
Farsight.
This is where we are, guys.
Is this
Hold on, I
collusion?
gotta
This is
think.
collusion right now. He just bribed him with beer. You all saw it on stream. So if Brad wins this, that's 100% collusion on
Yep.
his part.
Oh,
He-
2 CP to
Not
He's
a
trying to
problem.
get he's trying to get Mike Porter drunk to make
cool.
mistakes. This is I don't want to go to sleep, but you want to go get a beer, and Mike just said yes.
Three.
All right.
Look at that. I'm sorry. That was just there, man.
So you got that many, -3, 2 damage.
All right.
Do it, Brad.
How many of you guys think I can make of these?
It's a game
I'll
of
buy you a
force.
bottle of wine if you make 5.
Oh, see the drinking game has been upped.
Hold on, no.
Oh no, he doesn't want to make
No.
it.
You just
Oh,
really
jeez.
incentivized Chester here.
That wasn't enough for your wine,
No.
Brad. We're sorry.
Well, I guess I shouldn't take your wounds with me.
By Farsight.
See you,
You
Farsight.
almost got.
I was like,
Brad some
apparently you
wine.
hit me
It
so
was
hard you
real.
healed.
It was real. It was real.
Troop Master
He
into
is
Cold
taking a
Star.
nap.
2s. He's only strength 5s, toughness.
5.
Pause with a reroll. Take 4, -2, 3 damage.
I like that you pulled the dice away from me. You're like, you can roll yours, but like, not
Yeah, these are mine.
-4, right?
-2.
-2. My bad. Oh, you don't. Never mind. That would be a different faction. Fivers. I make 0 of them. Hold on. Let me try again.
Oh, there you go.
I thought about fail-safe detonating, but I want full rerolls. So. And fail-safe would
Crisis
just be like
Commander
just to spite
down.
you.
The Storied Sword has
Screw
said,
you.
good night. Have a good
Right,
sleep.
troop into group. Combat weapon.
Both players are now
One
on
hit,
0 command points,
one minus
except
two.
for
You can roll them all. They're all. I don't.
Brad
get to
is
save
saving some
anything.
command points
So
for full
one's
rerolls.
died
He
on
wants
that
some full rerolls for those
Yeah.
crisis we're talking
Absolutely.
about coming in.
Absolutely.
Now, Mike did spend the CP to ignore the invul on
I got
far
an
side.
agent
That's
of
why it went
pandemonium
down
back here, though.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
So that is
Nice.
2 commanders down.
Good,
That
man.
is a
For
good
the greater
hit.
good.
That is a good hit.
That is
1, 2, 3,
brutal.
4 more.
That is good.
So 5
Mike
guys
is
left.
big in the right place
So
right
I've got
now.
5 guys
Took
left.
down the plane too and the Crute, or at
10
least most of the
attacks.
Crute.
Mhm.
All the
Minus
Crute?
1,
Most
so
of the Crute?
hitting on 4s, winning on 3s.
Here's the. I think this is the
6.
Crute's attacks back.
10. In the most uncomfortable place to roll ever. I need to say that again.
You wouldn't be saying that if you had wine, Brad.
You sure would. Not a
no
whole
one.
bottle.
Not a whole bottle. Should have just made some more 4-ups, man.
Okay.
Or 5-ups.
Oof. Well,
Take
4-ups
that.
in this tournament.
4-ups in this turn, right. This game specifically, at
4
least.
behind enemy lines. So I should be on 6 for that now.
So that is
3 for deadly
Commander
performance. And
Farsight
down.
7. Assassinate. Is he Warlord? Farsight.
Farsight.
Yeah.
and then
Crute
troops here.
diminished. Yep.
Crute diminished.
You got dudes on your objective over
Yep.
there?
So that means they could actually
So I
start
just get leadership for
bringing
Crute.
themselves back to the back line here. Just take the back objective if they can get through the crisis suits. But they need
Yep.
to tag them first.
Yeah, those crisis suits might be a problem for
There's 3 guys left.
for Mike's
They're all
characters
beyond the
there.
objective now.
So you got that one.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
So I
He
still
needs
got-
to take out these
Did
2
he
characters
any?
here because there's a solitaire
Yeah.
and a troop master
I
right
was saying,
there.
I have
And
a
you
Crute
do not
leadership
want those
over here.
close
You
to
do
your
not
lines.
want those close to you.
I can't help but feel like maybe that's what crisis suits are coming down to deal with this
Those
turn.
guys are actually
You
good.
think so?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Full rerolls on those
They
guys
didn't
is
get
going to
quite
be
as
pretty dang
pummeled
good.
as these
That
dudes
is pretty
did.
good. There is some.
All right.
The
All
thing
right.
is, there's open guys back here,
Uh,
but because
True.
the Star Waver's here, that's a good block. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to
0.
get an angle into
12 to
them.
0.
I don't
Hold.
either.
12 is
Even
fully
that
grabbed.
even the
Like the-
the Star Weaver in the
Well,
right hand
no,
corner
I
there
either table you in the next 2 turns or I lose.
potentially really
Which is
limits where
actually
Brad
fine
can
with me,
place
to be honest,
models.
'cause again,
Yes,
This
for
is a
sure.
better game.
Because he
I
doesn't. He,
wanted to go.
I don't know how the.
I'm going back
measurement
here and
is,
I'm going
if
to shoot
there's-
all this stuff
there
and I'm
might
going
be
to
a
do full
gap here
rerolls.
for him
They're
to
going to
go
go
into.
wherever the best spot is. I'll figure it out.
Cool. Do you want me to measure
He's
for you?
talking about
Yes, please.
the best spot right now,
Nice.
and Mike is going to help him measure it out because this is what we do on top tables. We
That's
help
right.
Each other.
This just has him in it, correct? Or no,
Five
the True
dudes.
Master's over there.
Yeah.
I was just saying, you know the guy that murdered me? Could I have less murder?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
All right.
That's what I
The-
always ask
The
my
last
opponent.
character
I
is going
always
to
ask
try to fucking make up for everything that just happened. You were hiding like the littlest girl right now.
Well, Brad calling
And
Mike.
I applaud your efforts, my friend. As an Eldar player, I'm really down with what you're
You're being a
doing.
big
They like
sissy
doing
right
the
now,
damage.
but
But I appreciate
What are you
it.
gonna
I
do?
appreciate
I'm gonna
that.
hide.
You know what?
Yeah.
I respect
I'm
you.
gonna shoot, and then I'm gonna charge, and then I'm gonna get on that objective, and hope
Telling you
that
the entire
I can
game
take
plan.
it.
And okay,
Um,
telling you the entire game plan, and then pretty much admitting that
you couldn't get
I
any
don't know if it's
closer,
gonna work, and
correct?
just let me do it.
Before I try to shoot you, Mike, could you have turned yourself better?
Yeah. I had loads of move.
I'm just gonna do this.
There's the
You're a lovely
sportsmanship
man,
there.
Brad.
You love to
Thank
see
you.
it.
Oh, really good. Yeah.
I'm not just gonna take a long distance shot when you clearly could have been anywhere else.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
there's
Juggernaut.
7 of the 10 potential assassination points
I
that
already
Mike
said.
just got
Oh,
that
yeah.
turn.
No one
Yep.
will-
That's huge.
That's huge.
So that takes out 2 major assets of killing and gives him those points early on,
That's
which is
completely
going to give him a
behind.
nice lead.
Does this have
But
anybody in
again,
it?
Cao Yun means turn 3 is
So we just
when
got bros
it really goes down.
here.
So as long as Brett has enough resources left, which he's losing a couple of resources that he wants.
He is.
But it's not.
I can basically, if you're-
It's not.
It's
I don't know
not
if it's
terminal.
That's not terminal yet.
Yeah.
No, it is not terminal.
I will literally just jump.
Like
on this
two
and
commanders
look
taking a dirt nap is. It's not. It's not
Not
great.
good.
It's not
but-
good. But everybody else is wide awake right now, and if they can rewrite the story then they might not fall asleep to it anymore because it'll be too boring.
18.
They don't want to. They don't want to hear about now because now the story has kind of evolved
just
into.
rando
This is how I
troops and
killed
shit?
Farsight and your Cold Star. I want to tell the story of the rest of your army.
And 2 Death Jesters.
Just
And
don't
Brad's
let
like,
him do
no,
it.
I'm tired of stories.
I'm
No
tired
more
of stories. I have not had enough wine to be tired yet. I didn't get it.
This is the front
You need to
guy.
stop telling me this story.
You'll be able to see. If I go there. So
Looks like he might be getting a little
And
aggressive
then-
here.
back guy would be here. So still seeing the Death Jesters. And can I
So
get the closest?
Yeah, don't forget, remember I said the troops in the corner to
Oh,
carry
there's
the
a troop
him.
just right here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. It's whether I just say screw it though. and
He's
just
trying to
go
pick off
after
the Shadow Seer, I think.
Sorry.
Should be a good play.
Does that have to be like basically here to see this guy? 18. I could definitely do that, but then I'm just getting piled by them.
It's actually interesting that Mike didn't take Weave
I
Veil.
think I'm gonna have to just make these guys do work.
Yeah.
That would have been a good
And/or
one too. But I
shoot
guess
the
there's
shit
not
out
enough
of this
resources
guy?
that the town would be throwing at him to
Maybe?
be able to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
hide him.
that's true. And yeah, maybe this was just what he
Does I have to
felt
kill?
like.
Oh yeah,
was
these guys are
gonna
still here.
be-
So I should probably
Put
Yeah.
the pressure on the.
Should probably say
assassin.
some
I mean,
attention
he's
to
already
that.
got 7 points, so
Screw
it's
it.
paying off for him.
I mean,
again.
Can't argue
I've
with
got
that.
the,
Can't argue with the results
consolidate
here.
when you fall back in combat.
Yeah, almost 30 points
In
up
the
is a
troop.
big deal.
I'm
Putting
already
Brad on 0
out of that.
primary.
Oh, could I have
Is
tagged
rough.
the crew? Was there any way I
That
could have gone in
is a
3
big
to
deal.
tag them?
I literally have 3
That's
guys.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I literally have 3 dudes right
No
here.
problems. Yeah.
You could have if you wouldn't have killed the shit out of me so much, Mike. How about that? Can I have some crew back?
I mean,
You're
also
gonna be
fair.
a dick about it. Yeah, I'd like some life back. We don't need to advance now. We'll just do this. Plasma downtown, and then I will split.
okay, so we have an
Everything
update on
over
what
here.
Brad is feeling, and he, his goal is to table him. He wants to table Mike by the end of round 3, and then
I'd like to
scores
call
primary,
Exemplar of the
secondary
Mont Cow,
rest of the
but
turns.
I can't
Brad
quite
being
hear
on is
Farsight
putting,
from how
getting
far he
a
got
0.
pounded into the mud.
Yeah, it kind of puts that pressure on.
Ugh.
Mont Cow,
So
guys.
we're going to try and table
Is there anybody
table him
left?
at least in the next
Hey,
2 turns, and then just
Comms
score the rest of the
comms
points
are
afterwards.
out. Comms are out. So effectively, I'm killing everybody in here, or I'm just getting murdered. So
Okay, well, there
Fuck
you
it.
go.
Game plan destruction.
Game plan destruction.
you know what?
Game
I think
plan,
I actually don't.
no
care about
bedtime.
This one as much as I care about that one.
I'm glad that's the theme of this game.
This
18 gets me
4 is in bedtime. That's
hardcore in here. What's over here?
Troop in a boat.
Trooping a boat.
There's a late night movie on that I really want to watch right now.
I just have
Yeah?
to kill
Yeah, it's called The
extra
Double
shit
D's.
this turn. I'm
That's
just
what-
trying to
that's
see if
what
I
Brad's
can
trying
get
to stay up and watch right now.
30.
So he's got to kill enough stuff.
Wait a
I
minute.
think
That he
it's
What kind of late night
possible.
movie
I'll
is
do
called The
30,
Double
yeah.
DC? You want to
It's
stay
the
up and
commentary
watch?
stream with Danny and
Oh,
Dustin. Come on,
okay,
man.
Yeah,
what
sorry,
what would
sorry.
you possibly think I was referring to there? Jeez. Come on.
You know, screw it. I'll stand here anyways. This gets me with an 18, and that's.
I was
30.
thinking something a little staticky.
A little
maybe,
staticky?
hard to see all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it
Maybe you
depends
don't
on how
have a
good you are with
subscription to that
cracking
channel.
passwords.
Yeah. But you guys all have a subscription to this channel.
All of them. Yeah.
So I'm
And
gonna
this is
have
greatly
only 3 dudes
appreciated.
will be able to shoot into here because I can. This is as far as I can get and do the same thing, and the other guys will stand.
Yeah.
So we'll fire all the plasmas downtown dedications in a second. Burst and cyclic over here, and that actually slightly changes where he goes.
I'll get CP this turn, don't I? Go to
Actually
1
gonna-
CP,
I'm
Brad.
going to take him a little bit farther, and I'm actually going to take him and drag him back
Good. Drag him.
because they can't fire
Drug.
that way anyways, so I can get some
He has
rerolls.
been drugged.
Yep.
And these guys are cleared out except for
Apparently, Flying Crisis, you still get
Three over
dragged.
here.
Doesn't matter how good your jetpacks are.
Gravity. is,
Gravity can be a pain sometimes.
It can.
Man.
I've learned that
these
lesson
guys are
many
going to walk
times.
to
Me
this
too.
particular objective.
Falling sucks.
It does.
I should actually have one banner, guys.
What's that, mate?
I still have that banner.
You still have this one?
Yeah, it's the only one I had. Because you murdered the hell out of me here.
1 banner, guys, yeah?
One banner. So we still got.
See, that's why I look at that big screen.
Did I control that objective?
The big screen that he's hoping to have the
At the
double
end
D
of my
show
turn?
on.
No,
This
because
is-
the three
You have
guys.
the dudes, yeah.
Yeah, and then because it's not to the command, since I'm just going to walk over here, and if I don't kill them, the game's over anyway. So these guys die.
They both
or,
know the plan.
You know,
here.
I'm dead.
If enough things die, it's game over. If not enough things die, it's game over.
That's right.
This dude, yeah. Finno Pain. There's no reason not to. And he'll help out in case I roll terrible. Big turn
We
for
got a
Brad?
question in chat of it says Vic's eliminated who is up for the ITC season, and it is actually dependent on this top 8 between
Absolutely.
Jack Harpster and Mike Porter right here. Whoever makes it further in the top 8 will win the ITC season. So
Amazing.
this is why you want to stay tuned to this game specifically and the Jack game, which
Absolutely.
are both live
Yeah,
right now.
you guys can see.
So if they both win, they're both still in contention.
Is someone going to fall, or is someone going to
fall?
rise?
Is someone going to fall to gravity, or are they going to rise to the occasion?
Or are they going to go to bed?
Or are they going to go to bed? There's only 2 options here, guys.
Yeah.
That guy
Mike
can't.
might be getting
He'll have to
told the
shoot
story
from
of the
there.
sword.
Oh, no, he can
Go to bed.
Yeah, but I'm doing flamers here.
so bored
Can I
of
do
this story.
Bored of
Could
this
I
story,
have it
man.
slightly different on this?
Well,
Okay.
Jack, on the other hand,
Yeah, do you
he,
want to
Yeah,
just
just
go in there?
I'll
if
go
you
right
want.
there.
Put in there.
he might.
So that way I can shoot.
I don't know. He's
Wait,
finding Tao.
and there's,
What's the story for Tao that they would tell?
I
Just clear this.
Gravity.
I just-
They would tell. Tao would tell them the story of gravity. Drag some crisis suits over to him,
Well, I mean,
and
I
then
can
show him what falling feels like.
I can shoot
So
that. Well, what's in here? Because I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to
that's
go
true.
wow.
The only
Falling
thing
Troopers,
I can think of is Sky
Chelsea,
Fallen
2
Stars.
Death Jesters,
Some
three.
manpower
that's
for the
Necrons. That's the
But
wrong
we're
army.
not.
Three.
We're not
three
seeing
troops.
any
Just because you
Necrons.
play Necrons doesn't
So
mean you can put
Flamers go
everything into a
here,
Necron context.
next
David.
I have
I'll
to
do
put
exactly
everything
what
into
you
a
said.
context
This is
of what I
Tao and
understand.
Harlequins
there,
right now. There's
Flamer
letters
there,
of Tao over there. There's like
Flamer's there.
not even a Necron in sight.
There's so
First
many
burst.
Tau, though.
There's so many Tau.
Just roll some dice and tell me what I need to
Fucking-
do for saves, mate.
They would tell a story of unity
I
Unity
think
of
I
their
already
body with
forgot
gravity.
what happened.
Yeah.
2 flamers
Unity,
into those
the-
2
These
guys.
These guys,
good.
everything's minus 1 to
Something
wound in
about-
here.
Again,
These are the shadows.
gravity.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
Okay.
I mean, can
All
I-
right,
can I
and we
just
have a
do
quick
that?
update from Seth again.
That plus
Tell
4,
us
so
about
13.
falling in gravity, Seth. What's going on in the field?
4, 8.
All right,
10,
thanks for the
13. I
handout
feel
there,
like I'm doing
gentlemen.
the children's.
I've got a few updates for everyone. So over on our Jay versus Sean, that's Chaos Space Marines versus Orcs game, Jay brought his Dreadclaw drop pod into midfield, brought down a unit of Chosen, did some shooting into some bikes, and then using the stratagem for Emperor's Children to honor the Prince and get that 6-inch guaranteed roll for a charge, failed a 9-inch charge twice using a CP reroll, leaving himself basically midfield in front of Sean's entire army. So Sean called his wog at the top of 1 and is in a very meticulous movement phase right now, but looks to be in a very strong position using those midfield Chosen to kind of springboard off and take those models down and then get into the back lines of Jay. So Jay's definitely going to be on a back foot over there. Over on our other game, the Matt Morosoli versus Nick Nanavati, the Art of War Demon Mirror match, if you remember, Nick barely survived with some hot dice with his Bloodthirster on Bloodthirster combat. Nick retaliated by doing some damage in the psychic phase and then charging in with a unit of Bloodletters to do the additional damage to Matt's wound-gated Bloodthirster. Matt had the opportunity to live on a few wounds, so he decided he would rather throw his attacks into the Bloodletters and maybe just throw 1 or 2 at that other at Nick's Bloodthirster to try to bring it down. Unfortunately, he rolled a 1 to wound, failing to wound that Bloodthirster, used his last CP and re-rolled it into a 1. So they're stuck in a melee in the middle, and it now looks like Nick's Bloodthirster is going to survive and Matt's Bloodthirster is going to die. But we're going to see if Matt's able to retaliate using some clever positioning on the psychic phase to maybe get a few directed smites going into that Bloodthirster and maybe pulling himself out of that debacle that he's formed in the midfield. But that's it for the updates at this point, guys. I'm going to throw it back to Dustin and Danny, also known as the D team. Take it away, guys.
There you go.
Yep. Double
Now
D
you-
back
now you
at
did
it.
Double D back at it. Thank you for that update. I feel the pain of rerolling a 1 into a 1. That is
Oh,
the worst thing
It's such a bad feeling.
that happens 100% of the time, whenever you re-roll a 1, it is always going to be a 1 that's never worth it. If you're paying a CP for it, it just doesn't happen. If you do it naturally, like through an aura ability or something, then it'll work from time to time. But every time you use a CP for it, just don't, guys. It's just don't.
It'll burn you.
It is the worst feeling
only shoot this
to
way?
use CP.
And
roll a 1 into a 1.
That is terrible.
The worst. It is the worst. But that's going to be interesting, too. It looks like Nick is still in there. His Bloodthirster coming out on top of that, potentially. That's crazy.
Wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
What you would expect with a demon game, whoever can roll the best saves wins that game.
You know what? More 4s.
That's right.
More 4s. Wait, is there any game that does not rely on 4s? I'm looking at the Sean Naden game right now. No. Okay. I think there's more rolls than 4s in that one. They want 6s in that one.
Yeah, there you go.
They want 6s. Okay. At least we got one game that's not all about 4s and gravity.
And story time.
2 wounded?
Yep.
He did.
All right, we're getting some good shooting in here. Let's have a look at what's going on.
Charge. Cool. Farsight reroll.
Who's this into? Sorry, Brad.
The solitaire.
Solitaire 3, 4?
4.
And this is from squad.
Cyclics, 2 guys.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
Yep.
And then into them.
Yep.
These guys I'm not going to overcharge because, well, seems bad. 5ers.
Yep.
Strong. Nothing. Burst. Fives and 4s.
Nice.
Did I flip that? I thought that was a miss.
I have no idea, mate. Just put it in. Put it in.
4s. And then a Farsight reroll, because that was terrible, but
3. It's good.
you were like, yeah, good to hear. And then the Cyclics. No, I already did the Cyclics. Double firing Cyclics. That's how sweet I am. 12 shots here. Just one.
Which one's this? Sorry, Brad.
Oh, sorry. It's the crew just pinging here.
Cool. Takes a wound. Down to 4.
They did better than the crew did. My high outburst and my thermoneutronic, and then I'm going to do air bursting into that squad.
Yep.
So that one's still just a full 4, correct?
Yeah, that's the 4.
So, however, this one's the one on the objective. So let's.
What's your range? Like,
yeah, that's
decent
the problem.
range?
No, it's not enough.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I want to shoot.
Could you have moved him a little bit? Could you move him closer?
Yeah.
But then you can't shoot the solitaire. Is there a way? Yeah.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't.
You'd have to go in the building, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
So, under the building, guys. 2d6, 8 shots. 3s.
It's just 4s because the light.
What's that? Oh, 4s because yeah. 4s, 4 rerolls.
Lovely.
And 4s because of the Shadow Seer. That many.
4 saves. That gets them. It would be nice to have one of them alive. Yeah, they're dead. Greens.
Then the thermoneutronic and the high outburst. So thermoneutronic, 8.
Damage.
2 apiece.
Ooh.
3s, rerolling. All of them.
These are 3 up in ones. I've failed 2. I will look 2 of those. Are you good?
Say again?
He's all good.
Can do. And then high outburst, deuces, and 3s. 4 rerolls.
2 left. CP1. Yeah, CP1. Yep.
It's got 1. I shoot my own guys with this guy. You know what? God damn it. There's still guys here. Ah! I forgot those guys existed.
Do you want to do something different? Do you want to do the riptide on him?
Yeah, I got to do the riptide into him, but I would have just shot these guys with him. Just, all good. Yeah. Force. Oof. 1, and then the plasma.
Dead.
2. And 2.
2 dead.
Well, apparently I'll be charging. Can't fail. And a couple that I can. Let's bring the
that solitaire
crisis
surviving
over.
shooting is
Cool.
Tau.
Well,
Forcing Tau to have to charge a solitaire is scary times.
Yeah, that commander does not really want to have to do that, but he's going to.
He's going to. Yep. It's happening.
Yeah.
Riptide charging troops. Tau are trying to combat the Harlequins now. That's
Sometimes you got to do what you got to
sometimes
do.
you got to do what you got to do, and this is that time.
This is the time. This is the finals.
This is the finals, or at least close to it.
Well,
Top 8.
top 8.
I mean, it could have been the finals.
It could, yeah.
It could have been. If people weren't sleeping. Because of the gravity. So you got to throw that in there every so often so you guys remember the theme of this.
Right. It's important for the callback.
Got to do it 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm
4
going to
times
try to
around.
YOLO Swaggins charge over here, I think.
Because force.
Nothing over here. I'll try to go there.
Yep.
I do.
That is a lot of Tau charging those troops.
Yeah. Well, there's only 1 left, I think, right?
So 5
Maybe
left.
2.
Throughout all those guys. But -1 to hit too because they're hitting on
Yeah.
what, 6s then?
They're not
Yeah.
troops, so there's no point in bothering
They
to
could-
try to touch your objective. But it
Christ
was
is
nice to
charging
get
in the
hell
bottom
out of
right
the
too. Wow,
way.
they're everywhere.
Wow. Nice.
Which is funny because they
Um,
don't mind staying in close combat coming up because it's
No.
about to be turn 3.
Right?
I'll get all the way
And-
out
They're
of the way.
-1 to hit anyway.
It's
-1
just
to hit
harder
anyway, yeah.
smite me, I think. Just so you can have to pull somebody out, you know what I mean? I'll go. I don't know if I can go in. Can I go in here? I'll just let you look.
Yep.
I'll just roll all my attacks because you don't have any things. I'm just going to start easy. Just
He
go
doesn't
over.
have any things. I'm assuming he means CP.
Bros and a
Can't
bros.
interrupt.
Fivers.
That's exactly what he means.
Doesn't have any stories left.
Force.
Nope.
Far side.
That guy is dead.
That guy is
This
dead
guy?
Yep.
Takes 2.
because gravity.
Just going straight this way.
I'll just pick him up.
Bullets made him
Let's take up 1,000.
allergic
Thermonetronic.
to gravity.
They got him.
They got him.
6 plus this. 8. 3s.
He's -1 in combat.
4s. And 3s. Full wheels. Bad roll, Brad.
Okay.
Can he do it? Just got
Got
to
him.
make them all.
Yay! You don't have any CP left.
man.
All right. I get at least one effing right on that one.
That,
And then he's going to basically get closer and go over here and not get shot. Crew party. 5, so 10
comes the crew.
6,
crew
5,
party who
They're
have just
excited.
been
6.
monsters in this game.
I know.
3.
One of them is going to evolve into the crew talks.
You're -1,
To
so
a
4s
super evolution.
and 5.
That's right. You know, Kroot are one of those kind of mutable species. So
They are
have-
definitely mutable.
Yeah, maybe one will be a Narlock. Who knows? Like,
Whoa. Okay.
yeah,
the
that's a
Narlock-
callback.
They, if 5 of them
he will
survive,
punch
they can fuse into a
They're
Narlock.
not. They're
Very well.
not. They're not
One save.
like Power Rangers, man.
It's-
No,
Like,
I'm not
one-
talking Power. I'm talking Dragon
I
Ball
don't
Z.
think so.
Come on.
Okay,
This is
okay.
Dragon Ball Z Pokemon. Let's get all
And this
the,
boat's going to punch the
all the
crest
copyrighted
back.
stuff in
Sure.
here.
Transformers.
Transformers,
I think
yeah.
5, toughness 5.
To the 5.
Voltron.
Voltron, yes,
Yep.
definitely.
Takes it.
Take that. Can I just grab a water?
Biological Voltron.
I mean, really,
Oh,
they're just Teenage Mutant
sorry.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, there you
One guy.
They're kind of like
They are. They do
Kinda
kind of
like
look like.
turtles.
Just
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
that ever on one of the guys.
I mean, the way they've been
Birds,
fighting.
turtles,
Birds,
whatever,
turtles,
yeah.
same thing.
Same
They all,
thing.
Okay,
they all
dude.
evolved from the same thing,
So-
right? That's reptiles
Nothing
and
for the
birds
town
are the
one
same
yet?
species.
Yeah, more or less.
You got your one banner. Grind. I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah.
Start of my turn, I am on 1, 2, so I just get 4. And I'm running out of stuff.
I have 1 CP and you have 1 CP. Can you put your CP over there so people can see it for both of us?
That's where I've been putting it, mate. Just haven't put it on this turn.
Oh. Not going to mark mine. I see how it is.
2. Yep, we get
Not gonna
lucky.
do your CP for you. Come on, Brad.
Good to see.
Jeez. Although you did give him some beer tickets.
Yeah. A real sportsmanship move there.
Real sportsmanship. No, that was a power move. That wasn't a sportsmanship move. That was I'm going to get
Some
you
bribery.
drunk or excited to get drunk after this game, so you want to end it quickly.
So have you got the guy who just
Doesn't
becomes
matter
invincible?
what time
Brad,
it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brad's
It's
still
still
got
generator
almost
plus
30
the
points.
stems.
He is now.
Did,
Mike
we haven't
has
used the clock for a
heavy
long
lead
time.
right
I'm
now.
just going to move
However,
this.
I switched it last time.
Oh.
Switched it.
Okay.
he is running out of a lot of his resources.
Absolutely.
And Brad
You're right.
already pointed out that his plan was to
If
try
we
and table
somehow
by the
run
end
out of
turn
time with the
3,
stuff we have
so
left,
he can
it's
get
because
all
we
his
went
points
and
by
got
the end of the game
drinks
and catch up.
didn't
And
come back.
because he did Kalyan, decisive action, he'll be able to do that for sure.
Absolutely.
Banners, he'll be able to catch up a lot of those points as well. So, and of course, primary.
Yeah.
This is it. It's definitely a play for him. Like, I know the score. If you're looking at it right now, it looks like Brad doesn't have a chance. Like no,
Actually, Brad has got a real good chance.
He has a very good
Crane
chance.
kick,
In fact,
performed
he
correctly.
is
Cannot be.
probably in control of this game right now.
Yep.
Depending on how this turn goes for Mike, we're going to see if he can get a big enough lead.
Mike on track though
He is on track.
to potentially win
Should
the
have
entire
slowly played
ITC.
me.
Yeah, he is.
So
And
he's
in the top
really got to
sky.
pull out some
he does need to pull
winner
out-
of the ITC moves here to.
yes, because I'm pretty sure right now,
legit a
if
footballer.
Mike and Jack go out in the same round, Jack still wins the
think so.
ITC. So Mike has
Sully,
to win this regardless.
How tall are you?
Yep. So because even if
In-
he loses and Jack loses,
'Cause
I'm
Jack is
American,
still
I
ahead
don't
of
know
him.
what
Jack
that
is still
means.
ahead. So this is really important for Mike to win this game if he wants to win the ITC.
See?
Brad might be crushing his dreams right now with gravity and stories,
That's right.
which is supposed to be what Mike is doing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, how the turntables turn.
How the
It's
turns have
Americans do
tabled.
measurements.
Oh,
Metric? Nope.
that's a beautiful.
many
How the
Sean
turns are
Nathans
tabled
are you?
because this
Yeah.
is 40K and he's trying to table him right now in the turns. Come on, that was a beautiful iteration right there.
And Scooch.
This
Homie.
is what you can look forward
in
to
there, right?
on the
Yeah.
last day of LVOX, guys. You get the top notch commentary in the first round, and then you get real commentary from Peter and Adam Camilleri afterwards.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're all right. They're okay. They're no double D.
Yeah,
team, but
they're not the
Still
they're
shell
not the
shocked
double D.
stupid
they're not the
airport.
double D, but they're all right. they're okay, you know.
Yeah, they're all right.
But
Hey, I mean, come on.
come on,
Yeah,
how can you compete with this?
we're just giving the people what
We're
they
just giving
want.
the people what they want. Exactly.
I'm sitting.
I'm actually really worried about gravity for Denny right now because he's near the edge of the stage. But if we get too into it, he might go off,
You've already
and
killed it on
you'll
that.
see him on a different camera on
Yep.
the floor.
The seminar he gave?
The medical emergency
workshop?
The
camera.
medical emergency camera
Box's
that we
workshop
have
is-
just introduced
yeah,
because
yeah.
we might need it. All right, so what is Mike going to try to do here with his resources that he has left?
That's a great question. He's got a troop on his objective. I think he's going to try and kind of, and remember too, that next turn, on Brad's next turn, he's going to be able to fall back and shoot. So any of the stuff that's locked into combat doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the things over here that are locked in combat,
They're just
move
going to
back
leave.
and then just go shoot.
Yeah,
shoot
sure.
all he
And
wants.
Maybe vaporize the troop inside of the building there.
Yeah, go
on that
go
side.
rah, and then go rah, with some of the crisis suits here because they can go there to do that, and then that is going to be the end of him holding all the objectives, which is the problem for him. He needs to keep this lead as high as he can, so he needs to score as many points here as possible, which means deadly performance and behind him in the lines. He
Yep.
does have the Star Weaver up
Yep.
at the top here.
Who's still alive, kicking on 3
Who's
wounds.
still alive, kicking on 3 wounds, which could be worth 4 points. Just by going.
And they're not
that.
like shabby in combat either. There's a troop master in there as well, I believe.
Is there?
There's another.
There is another
the
troop
Rose
master
troop
hiding
master.
somewhere.
Yeah.
The Rose troop master.
I think he's in that transport up in the top there.
Hey, Mr. Cavill, are you able to tell us where the troop master is? The Rose troop master with the beautiful smelling rose to
Just letting you guys know. I'm still
lull to
singing
sleep
Flaming
with
Out.
the smell.
These guys have got flamers, right?
Yes.
You know those? You see them in cartoons all the time
Yeah,
with
they
the
show
rose
this
that
one
they
guy
spray
can
you
see
with a knockout gas.
Yes.
Like if you smell
It
it.
is the
Yeah,
knockout
the
gas.
boutonniere.
That's,
Yeah, that's
boutonniere.
what he has.
He has a boutonniere
Yep.
to knock out somebody.
Random
with.
player.
That's
That
the
is-
storied sword. Veiled King guy.
Oh,
Oh.
even second troop master.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
So,
That's
okay.
right.
I just
Mike has helped us with that.
never mind. I already read this. I should know this. I was just like, I already killed the troop master. Oh, you have two. Never mind. I was just like, I thought that you were just YOLO swagging me with one random player. I was just like,
Well,
wow.
That's a
that
technical
guy
term.
is
that's a technical term, yeah.
impressive. Just like what?
He was a lone player.
I got an embrace, dog.
One of them was definitely lone players. He's
It's
called
going
solitaire.
down.
So this.
Oh, okay, he's in the lower. He's
in the
lower
lower
corner
one.
there.
Okay. So
Well,
this
that's
is-
dangerous for those crisis suits.
Yeah.
Thank you,
these-
Mr. Cavill.
Thank you, Cavill. Appreciate.
Well then,
Oh, okay.
I feel like
Apparently-
there might be some corn players.
There are some corn
Just
players
throwing
in
it
the
out
crowd
there.
here trying to compete with all the wogs that we hear from orcs sometimes. I don't know if you guys can hear that on screen, but that was violent.
Yeah.
They have chosen violence.
Yep. Well, as is corn
As
wants
corn,
to do.
as corn does. Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
in the tight, this when you get the low ceiling ones too,
Let's see.
it's
Definitely.
Chicago was brutal with that.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you can get some
They
more
had, like,
primary
crazy
from taking one of the
acoustics when the
center
log went
objectives here as
through.
well.
Mhm.
I was also
This one,
full. My brain was already
Don't go there.
exploding. They logged, and I was just gonna like slit the guy's throat
That's
next
what
to
we
me.
call the danger zone.
this is what we
You
call a
deserve
danger
that.
zone.
You know why?
Unless you have enough.
Everybody's got a wog
Yeah.
like Sean.
That means he has to
He's
send
got
that.
his kid
He has to send that.
uh,
He has to send that.
doing a wog. On
He
a
can send that.
recording.
And
Cool.
even that,
He's just
that
"Wog."
that's not enough. That's not enough.
Let's try. Can we get an update from Seth? Is
Are
Seth ready for that?
Are we able to get an update from
These
Seth?
guys out.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet. We're gonna get one soon for you, though. We're just gonna see what. Yeah, jeez, we have to do everything here. This is what you can expect from Double D's, though. This is what
Yeah,
we do.
that's right.
We take up so much space.
One of my bursting out of, yeah.
bursting off the screen for you guys. This
Yep.
is very, very high quality. So he is actually going to take that objective, the top left. He wants.
All right.
All right. So we do have a sponsor break here for you while Mike makes his moves very carefully. So we're going to go to sponsor break, and then we will be back with Seth update in the field to see what's going on there. We'll be right back.
Is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Alkylabs.com, Metalist.com, Play with Magic,
Just is gonna get
Frontline Gaming, Champions of Tabletop,
getting inside.
You got it.
Best Coast Pairings, competitive events made easier. The Army Painter, more time for gaming. Live game scores are powered by the Tabletop Battles app, available now on Android and coming soon to iOS.
Thank you so much for our sponsors. We could not do this without you. This is a huge crew here, so having that sponsorship really helps us be able to put on this kind of coverage. I do have some updates for you guys on the Art of War mirror match, the Matt Morosoli, Nick Nanavati game. Matt, whoa, what do we got here? We got Mr. Chester there. All right, back to his game. Get him back over there. But Matt brought in a unit of flamers and rolled max shots, -2, so ended up with a large number of wounds, taking out a unit of Nick's flamers, and then ran a unit of demonettes into midfield, killing off a unit of bloodletters and stealing the midfield objective. And then we said before that targeted smite was able to bring down that bloodthirster, which in combination put Nick on a 0 primary. Nick's sitting at 34 points to Matt's 30 right now, but Matt is definitely starting to get into the driver's seat. Nick is no longer able to do the points fight. He has to come out and try to kill Matt. So now is when things start to go from plan A to B to C, and we'll see if Nick's able to pull some brown magic out here and make this a game. Over on our Sean and Jay table, that's Orcs versus Chaos Space Marines. They're still in the bottom of 1, working through their combat phase. It's pretty complex with multiple WOG charges, but remember, Emperor's Children have fight first, so there's a lot of discussion back and forth about different defensive profiles and where each person's going to activate when. So they're working through that. They are on a clock. They're going to get their game finished, folks. This is kind of like the crucial turn for them, with about at least a half dozen combats involved at this point. So that's it for our non-stream table games. I'm going to hand it back off to our commentators, the patented Double D team. Take it away, Danny and Dustin.
Got one left.
Yep, actually I'm going to put it on him because the rest of these guys are in cover.
Mortal Wound Death Jester's going to shoot them. Get on 2s. So you've got AB2, AB4, and 2 Mortal Wounds.
It's going to kill a guy, move 1. Cover. So AB2.
It ignores cover, this guy. The black one ignores cover.
Oh, so doesn't matter. And then
Kills another dude, and then 2 Mortal Wounds.
so 2 mortal wounds. This goes to 3, and then I killed a guy, and this goes
2. I mean, they've got 4 each, right?
Yeah, 4 each. Just got
Yeah,
3.
it's good.
No. 'Cause kills, and then mortals go last.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
2 left.
What's that? Because
You did 2 mortal wounds.
yeah, but I'm saying I failed 2 saves. Dead guy.
Yep.
This guy goes to 2.
Yep.
That kills him, and then 2 Mortal Wounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry.
Because it can't count apparently.
Yeah, that's good.
No. Because this guy dies from
you
the
had 1 wound left.
yeah, but the shot 2 damage.
Right. Yeah.
I only failed 2 saves. 2 mortal wounds.
So they're both dead.
Yeah.
No wounds carried on?
No wounds carried on.
Cool. So Death Jester's killed 2, so you're minus quite a few to combat attrition. You can't be fearless, can you?
No.
Let's do fusions from this squad and neuropistols. Fusions, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Does 3. Is that worth the CP? No. Just does 3, and then the other one just takes him off.
Yep. I just
Grenade, 6. 1 minus 1. Kill 2 mortal wound pistols. 1 mortal wound. Cool. And then this guy's going to do his Phantasm. Gets 2 shots. 2 hits. Your leadership.
8.
Minus 2 for the Death Jester, so 6. Nope. Yep, it's 1 more mortal wounds. 2 left. The boat's going to shoot them. Just 4 minus 1s.
so 3 ups. Strong. But kills him. You gotta be joking. Okay, cool. That could have Jesus.
That could have gone better.
All right.
Everything into this Riptide. 2 fusion. Yep. His fusion pistol into him. Nope. Oh, he does hit on 2s. 1.
Those guys advance though?
Yeah, they advanced, but they weren't in a boat.
Got it.
Yeah.
And the boat over there.
Cool. So that just kills him. He's already got 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left.
Gets him.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, sir. Now you're just putting things I can't reach. It's cool. Cool.
Just out of reach. 2. Everything into this squad here.
No.
2 hits.
Who's shooting at me?
1. This is the troop in here shooting at
Got
them.
it.
1 goes through, does 7.
Seems like a lot. For the closest guy, yeah.
And then Euros.
7 is more than
nothing.
4.
This guy.
Yep.
Did I?
Which, by the
missed
way,
the few-
that's how many wounds crisis suits have. So
7.
No, 4.
Oh, 4. That's true.
Yeah.
Ooh,
4.
another coincidence.
Another coincidence. You say you say coincidence. I say providence.
Oh, well,
Prescient Dustin at it again.
That's right.
I don't even know if it might ping. This and 1.
Right. That's one over there. We'll just do just the pistols into the croup. 1 hit, 1 dead from the fusion, 1 mortal wound.
All right, we do have an update from the Jack Harpster table as the chat has been asking for it.
Okay.
So
Troop
we're
one
going to go over to
charges
Seth
the group.
right now to get an update. Go ahead, Seth.
All right, and being the industrial field reporter I am, guys, I snuck over to the War Games live stream to check in on the Evan Thompson Jack Harpster game. Remember, Jack is in contention for winning the ITC, so this is a big game over there. Jack has set up his ruins in such a way that he's basically got 2 little castles full of Death Company and Sanguinary Guard that he's able to launch out of pretty well and strike at Evan if he comes to midfield. Evan's flown his bombers over one of those castles, but he's probably going to lose those bombers to that jump infantry. Right now, the score is pretty heavily in Jack's favor at a 55-19. Evan's really on the back foot. I think Jack's probably got this one, but he's talking about maybe doing some long bomb charges, trying to take out some of the midfield crisis suits, but overall it looks pretty strong in Jack's favor at this point. We're going to pass it back over to Danny and Dustin, or as we love to call them around here, the patented Double D team. Take it away, boys.
Double D back here in your face. We got some close combat coming for you with the Harlequins charging into the town and trying to do the fatal blow that they need. Danny can't control himself now.
I tried. It just didn't work out for me.
He cracked under the pressure.
As usual, the jiggling Double Ds in front of me distracted me, and I was unable to concentrate. So, moving forward in this game, it looks like there's been a lot of death this turn.
A lot of death.
We're reduced to I think 1 crisis suit in that lower right hand side. There's a troop master down there too, so he better be careful.
He better be careful now.
I think the troop master popped outside of the ruin so that he can charge back in and not get overwatched.
Because Harlequins.
Yep.
Here you go. Troopmaster was here, came out from over here, but then he's going to be able to charge back in.
Absolutely.
And then this guy's in a lot of trouble. The 1 remaining crisis suit.
Yeah, and nobody wants to smell that rose.
No.
And then up in the upper side there, we have we've got some Kroot in that building, there were. There is
the crisis commander here as well.
Yeah,
and I don't know if there was something in here that actually charged into it. I know the troops came in.
There was a troop on that objective that shot at the Riptide with a bunch of fusion pistols, but it didn't roll very well, and so it didn't do as much damage. So you can see here Brad removing some models out of there.
Yep.
So
so there goes the Kroot there going.
Yep. Yeah.
Going bye.
Just rubbing it in when you're rolling better.
They're just going to pile into the window.
Whoops, sorry. Where are we trying to go?
Just in your deployment zone.
Get your points. This might have been the exact turn that Mike needed to
I'm saying, you can't
make it unachievable.
By far the closest.
I'm not in it. Yeah, it's fine. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, the
troops
did charge the last curtain there, and they are now paste.
Yep.
They're now green paste, blue paste.
Put
Whatever
to
Kroot bleed, they are full of paste all over that ruin right now, and it is colored in their paste.
You know, I think they bleed unity.
They bleed unity for the greater good, so there's unity all over that ruin's floor because gravity has made it splatter. I heard unity smells great though, so it should smell fantastic in that ruin right now.
That depends what kind of unity we're talking about.
What kind of unity it is. All right, yeah, that's fair.
Really, Mike? Was it a good turn?
Yeah, that was a good turn. I think we're all in agreement that was a good turn.
That turn?
I feel good.
What a dick.
I feel and that right there sums up the entire turn for everybody.
Classic Chester.
Classic
Don't
Chester.
get behind enemy lines.
All right.
No behind enemy lines. 3 for deadly. Sorry. Yeah.
can Brad follow through with his plan now with the resources he has left?
Uh,
Because there's
just
still a
carry
lot
the
of
ones
Harlequins. Like, I don't. He could probably get some good points this turn, but then I don't know if he has enough resources to kill the remaining Harlequin resources to stop them from
Yeah.
I
keeping
just
this
have the
lead.
one.
There's a lot of stuff here, and the Harlequin shooting
I would
right
have
now
had
is
two,
actually
but you
not
know.
bad.
Yeah,
Things
it's actually
happened
good.
over here with
Jesters.
crisis
Yeah.
suits.
So
That Riptide has the best survivability.
So I got a full squad, Death Jester,
survivability
Death
chance, but
Jester, Shadow Seer.
I don't know if it's enough.
I can drop down
We're
here
gonna see
and
though.
pick these
We're gonna
off
see.
and
Brad
shoot
is
the
obviously
vehicle.
top level player, so if anybody can figure it out,
he's the guy.
pasted Unity can.
Exactly.
So that's actually fantastic too. So this building
Walk out
smells
to
like
here,
pasted Unity.
shoot this,
This one
charge
smells like a
them.
rose.
Yeah.
So what does this one smell like then?
Basically come back to this.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, birds.
Birds, that's right. So there's a
You're
bird.
gonna get two no matter what. The problem is you have
A
so
lot
much
of dead
smattering
birds.
of
They're
A lot of
chicken.
dead, oh no, the
I
dead
had the
birds.
crisis
They're dead
suits, even
birds.
a couple of them alive. I feel like I've got like a really good shot
Yeah.
here. I don't know if I can come back now.
I was worried about that last turn. I was thinking.
Oh, we
I
have an
don't
update
know
on the native game.
Even
So
if I
while
had to-
Brad
but
takes
tell you
the
the
nice
truth, even two crisis suits
think
would
about what his
try
turn's
out.
going to be looking like right now, let's go over to Seth back in the field to find out what's going on in the Sean Nathan game. Take it away, Seth.
All right, and I finally have an update for you guys on the Sean Nathan J. Eggett game. That's the Orcs versus Chaos Space Marines. They finished their combat phase finally. Sean was able to kill both units of Chosen, a couple units of Cultists. I think a total of 6 units were killed by Sean, which was pretty impressive. On the clapback, he did lose a unit of Truck Knobs, but that's not a big loss for Sean. Sean was able to get about 5 points on Green Tide, 2 points on Green Tide, 5 points on Good Bits. But importantly, put Jay on a 0 on the top of 2. So Jay is really on his back foot. They've used a lot of time already, but assets are starting to get low on the CSM side, so the game's probably going to pick up pace from here. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that one, and I'm going to be going over back to the Matt and Nick game and getting an update for you guys shortly there. But that's it for me. Let's hand it back off to the Double D team. Take it away, boys.
Thank you for that update. We actually got it up in the
Thanks,
Sean
Seth.
Nathan game, which is nice to hear. Not too surprising that the Orcs are going hard into the
The
Emperor's
caster in this.
children.
Yeah,
Almost like
honestly, more surprising that Seth got our name right.
That was
Yeah.
that took a while, but we got
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, we got there.
We got there. I figured he'd be a big fan of the Double D's team, but
Yeah, well,
I-
you never can tell.
you never can. You can never judge a Seth by its cover.
No.
So,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what else to
Oh.
what else to think about it. So we do have the Crisis Commander that is remaining coming out, and the Riptide coming out too to try and clear some more Harlequins out on those mid objectives. And
Here comes
here comes the last Crisis Squad.
last Crisis Squad.
So he does have the last one in a good position to try and clear that. I think I can see into that ruin there. So whatever
Yeah.
gets out,
I think he's going to be able to take out that backfield objective that
I
Mike
think
is
he
on.
will.
And
he does have the resources to actually kill enough stuff to potentially like he's not out of this game.
no, like his plan could still absolutely work.
For sure.
Especially if he's getting 4 points on
there.
decisive action every turn.
Yeah.
And he gets some more banner points because he really needs to start
Thank you.
working.
Get
Well,
the crate if you want, Brad.
Mike,
Put it
he
back in
should.
it.
Mike's
see that?
secondaries are way ahead of him right now.
They are,
I just
but
like-
ironically,
he's got his little
grind them
thing
down.
popping out.
It's going to be really hard for Mike to get or deny him now
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
because Brad doesn't have that much left to survive.
No,
But-
and everything that is
And everything
tough.
is tough, especially with that Riptide there, the
Mhm.
3-man Crisis
This
Squad,
goes
but
away.
depending on what he can
Can
kill
you
right
grab
now, too.
actually-
Yeah. Good point, Dustin.
Thank you, Danny. That was very
That was
articulated.
the whole point of him being there was to stop.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that,
We're just going to move terrain now, just to
Pull
make
him
sure.
back where you want
Yep.
him to. Otherwise,
It's a little
Yeah.
geomancy going on.
A little bit of geomancy
And,
going on.
yeah, now you're fine.
Cheers, dude.
I love putting the dice there to make sure you put it back in the right spot, and then removing the dice before you put it back in.
Hey, look, fine. Eyeballed it.
It's perfect. It won't make a big difference. I just think it was funny. They did everything right, and then it's like, oh, right, that's why they're there.
I forgot about that.
The amount of times that I have actually put dice down and forget why they were there and just picked them up.
All the time.
Moon dice, roll
Yeah.
moon dice. I've done that before. Usually I just, all right, well, never mind. That character's probably dead. I'll just take him off.
Well,
He had to
I
have taken at
make
least
a
one more
plan
wound at some
for
point.
that.
Whoops. He's tired. Went to sleep. Gravity got him.
Gravity.
Gravity. We were asked to sing a bit more.
I know. Yeah, producer asked us to sing some more, so we're trying to get that in there.
I don't know. I don't know about. It wasn't production. We said producer production. Don't. Well, don't try and correct us. Come on. You can't silence us with the press of a button. Don't pretend like you can.
We're good. So I just, with an
Immune to your
18,
censorship.
We're immune to your censorship.
So
we've already far gone that part. So we far exceeded our expectations for
Okay.
for being awake.
being awake.
Yeah. That transport, this guy up here,
All right, let's roll some dice and see if
there
I
is
can,
another troop up there.
There is another troop up there.
So that's
That would be way
potentially
cooler.
a way that
cool
Mike
if
can,
you did.
can take down some
Pretty cool
banners
if
if
you
Brad
did.
starts to put them up this
Yep.
turn.
Oh, it looks like Sean Nade's game might be over. We'll get you an update for that very soon.
I'm going
But
to take
first,
my high outburst and my flamer right there. And I'm
let's
actually
see
gonna
what the
shoot
shooting
my
phase looks like for the tower.
airburst
Mhm.
over there, and we're 5 guys.
Yeah.
It's the only, I got to roll hot. All right. What color am I rolling, guys? I need to get a good number of shots. Choose.
Green. Got to be green.
Is this green or is this green?
Those are greens, dude.
Perfect. You took the blue guy colorblind and said, screw you. Airburst stings, 9 shots. 3s and 3s.
It's fours. just 'cause
4s
of
because of
everything, yeah,
thing.
stupid things.
Okay.
Nice.
all right, we're going to quickly go over to Seth to give us the update of the Sean Naden game and then get back to this very quick. Go ahead, Seth.
Real quick update, guys. After that devastating turn 1, Jay Eggett has conceded, so Sean Naden will advance to the semifinals. Back to the Double D
7.
team. Take it away, boys.
That is some double D action right there with a hard turn 1 win from Sean,
yeah.
which the aggression of the Orcs can definitely do that for. But let's get back to the shooting phase and we'll kind of recap that a little bit later.
To hit first.
Yeah, 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
Yep.
These get no reels. 'cause
No
I'm
reels
shooting
in
in
the
a boat.
boats yet.
And then 5s, but reels. So 2.
2 damage ones, right?
2 damage.
Yep.
And then the high outburst. Two still, but 6 explode. Unfortunately, only 1 explode.
Are you shooting the boat still?
Still shooting the boat.
It's 3s. Yeah.
BB +1
Oh, is he +1? So
because
2s.
I'm within 9.
2s, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Full rerolls.
Two.
Ouch. Riptide just plows him. And 4 damage, whether I overheat or not. I'll just do it. He's hitting on 3s. 6s explode. And 3s. Strong. Yahtzee with 1s. But
Which one's this, Brad?
reroll. The boat on the Riptide.
All right.
That would be my wound roll.
3 of these, all the same?
They're all 4 damage, yeah.
They're good?
Okay, just cool. Cool. Yahtzee with 1s, you just 5 up me? That's all right. Cool. Hit once, 1 wound. 3 damage, plasma. Not super excited about that.
That was, I'm going to look, that one. It's good.
It's just a dick move now. All right. Okay. Squad over there. We're going to get tricksy with this. 4 wounds, 5 wounds, correct? Or is it 5-5? I never remember Jester's wounds, to be honest.
I know they've got different attacks. I'll have a little look. I thought all the characters were 5. But we shall see. Yeah, both 5 wounds.
Both 5 wounds.
Yeah, different attacks.
One flamer, 2 flamers.
What else have they got? These double bursts?
Burst Cyclic Flamer.
Okay. Red for flamers. 2? 2?
2 and 1.
Yeah.
And then 2 bursts, 1 burst. It's just where the cyclics go, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think I have to try to get greedy, you know what I mean? It's just, this sucked. I literally got 9 hits with a 4 damage weapon. And you're like, nah. Strong. That one's at 3, this one's at 4. I'm gonna punch him. That'll be hitting on millions. I'm gonna go fucking crazy across the world. I'm gonna do a cyclic over there, a cyclic in here.
Yeah.
If I don't, I just can't win. And then I get no rerolls over here though. I'm just gonna burn myself up. I'm gonna do another cyclic into him.
Cool.
All right.
Right. Do this one. Work that way across.
Yep. Cyclic. I burn myself and I get 0 hits. Cool. Good start. And two flamers. 7 plus 6, 13. Does he affect himself?
Yeah. Any infantry.
Yeah. 4s. With rerolls.
God damn it. Takes 3.
Yep. And then there's the burst into him.
I said burst was the purple, didn't we?
4 rerolls and 2 explosions. That's 2.
Yeah, he's hitting on 3s, right?
Say again?
You're hitting on 3s.
4s. That's what I was pulling.
Okay. Dead.
Flamer and 2 bursts over into the Jester. Flamer, 5. Now these will be 3s. 3.
Takes 2. He's got 3 left.
Two bursts, try cyclic. And 2 explosions.
This is all these as well, Brad, yeah?
What's that?
These
No,
2
just,
purples
no,
now.
these 2 are trash.
That's fine. Come on. Takes 3. Which does kill him. What else? Nothing else to shoot? I'll look one of them. No,
Wait.
still dead. Looks gone.
And see what we can do, homeboys. 5 hits under the boat. 3s. Far side, well, it doesn't matter. I got 4 reels. So 4. Kills the boat.
That's 2 damage.
2 damage
right?
piece, yeah.
It's a blow. Yeah, take a
Yes.
mortal wound. And I've got 6 guys in there. 4, 5, 6. They're all good. Everything shot?
Yes.
What's that? Okay, dude.
Some charges. What do I need over here? And 1, 2 objectives.
This has actually been a good turn for Brad. He's cleared this objective completely. There are some troops that are still alive, and I think it was the Death Chest that survived there. So there's still some troops up here, and still a Rose on there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that Crisis Commander's coming back.
Yeah,
to deal with that squad in combat.
This guy's
surprisingly
absolutely trying to get both of these guys in here to get rid of them because he needs to clear that backfield for sure. These are his objectives, so.
And he's got to. Hasn't scored a single point on decisive action yet.
No, so he has to start doing it now.
And he's not. It's almost impossible. I don't think he's going to be able to this turn.
These guys are all an inch away from
I just don't think he has the units for it.
He has to. Yeah, I actually, you think you're right.
And then he can't fail, but let's see how far I actually go. Over here. Drone in the back. He comes in.
Yeah, so these guys are an inch away from the wall.
Say again?
These guys are an inch away from the wall.
1.1, you said.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I meant. Well, these guys made an 11, didn't they?
Yeah, these guys are fine.
These guys are fine.
I'm saying, I thought you were saying that I could make
those guys made the charge there. Okay.
No, you're fine. So
okay.
Just in case, I'll just charge these guys.
Yeah. Are they still there?
I didn't shoot them.
Okay.
All right, we have a quick update from the Art of War table going on right now, so let's quickly go over to Seth and get the update, and we'll come back with this combat phase.
Obliterated.
Lovely squad you had.
All right, we've got another update for the Demon Mirror match. That's Matt versus Nick. Nick was on his back foot. He had to have a good turn, and he did exactly what he needed to do. He took out 7 Flamers, a unit of Bloodletters, a unit of Demonettes, and the Bloodthirster, and managed to put Matt on a 0 as well. So both players have 0 primary this turn. Nick is punching hard and countering as best he can. He's basically had the perfect turn that he needed to get himself back in the game. So we're going to keep an eye on that one, but for now we're going to hand you back over to the commentary team, the patented Double D team. Take it away again, guys.
Here we go. We are back with this combat phase.
We're back. So back.
So back. We are so hard back. And
you're saying outside of heroic.
It might actually be.
Basically, he's
he might actually be able to score decisive action this turn if it goes well.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, he just ignores models. So
what's that?
With his flip belt, he just.
This is such a wild game, and like
this is a great game.
All those charges were crazy.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we did have a question in chat about who Naden will end up playing.
Yes, and it has been confirmed that he will play the lowest remaining seed because he is the highest rated, and this is how seeding works. So whoever is the lowest remaining seed that goes in, that's who Sean will be playing next round.
Perfect. And now we know.
And now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Do.
G.I. Joe. Pork chop sandwiches. That's an old school YouTube callback for anybody that would recognize that.
It's like an E-Bombs world.
There's an E-Bombs world right now.
4 man's one.
Fantastic.
One guy dies, and one guy's busted.
Cool.
Dang kids need to stop all the downloading. All right, so we've got.
You won't take more. Tell you the truth, I'll leave the other guy.
Well, we're just going to be knee deep in G.I. Joe memes for the next 2 rounds here, guys.
Probably not more if I screw up over there.
Cool. I'll just do that. Pilings and consolidate spread. I will be able to take this back anyway.
What's that?
I will be able to take this back anyway. Pilings and consolidate.
If I don't touch, I'll just grab everybody then.
Yeah.
That way I won't let you.
Chuck in there.
Yeah, just chuck him in. Because you're going to take the 1. I shouldn't give you the 2. You know what I mean? If he can make it.
That's fine. We'll just.
Yep. I'll just touch everybody.
Nudge him around.
Yeah. So it looks like Brad does need to keep touching them. Otherwise,
How many left?
With their
4.
Pilings and Consolidates, to be able to take that back with OPSEC.
8.
So decisive action, probably off the table again.
Yep.
In fact, there's only 3 units on the board for Brad, and
Yep.
one of them isn't on an objective, so that's legitimately impossible, unless I'm missing something.
So Mike just trying to run up the score, be alive. Yeah. That's the important part for him.
Yeah.
I suspect that Troopmaster is going to come out turn 5.
Turn 5.
And really push because he's got no reason to hold back on it
pull him
at all.
out from the
Yeah,
It might give up Brian, but
Just 1.
He's good.
if he can limit the amount of units that Brad has to control that and keep decisive action on a 0, that's a big. That's a nice swing for him.
Because those are the points that he needs.
Cool. 4 guys into crisis. The 4 combat weapons.
What's that?
4 hits. The 1 guy that's left. Combat weapon.
Got it.
Toughness of crisis.
T5.
So 3 minus 2 damage.
Make 2 of them, so take 2 damage.
Drone?
No, because he's literally holding the other objective.
Oh, all right, okay. Okay. So, end of your turn.
You get a -3. Check.
-3.
Good die.
He's good.
What a hero.
They're fine. So you get anything for the Tau one?
Have to take 3. I had to kill those guys.
Okay. Anything banners? You should. I've not taken any of your banners down now.
Banners down.
So you should be. There's no more banners. Right. Grind.
I did grind because you just killed the Tau.
You
Freeze
just killed the Tau. Yep. That happened.
Tracks.
That
Yeah,
tracks.
I can't win now. I had to kill this. The fact that this didn't blow up was just catastrophic.
Yeah.
The 9 hits from the Riptide and then just not.
Yeah.
You need to fail any of those. These blows up. I kill all those guys. You get a 4 on primary at max. I get Tau executive, and I use the crisis suits to kill people. Yeah, it's just.
That's exactly.
We're all good, buddy.
Cool.
I just can't. If that happens, I probably win.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, I now can't score enough points.
Yeah.
I'm too far behind. So good play.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And that
I mean, it
is the
doesn't matter.
handshake.
I can
there.
score a
It's the
bunch of points
handshake
from, like-
and Mike Porter.
Yeah, we
So
don't care.
that turn, as Brad was saying, did not
If
go
you
how
win
he
by
did
1
to
or win by
Riptide
100, it makes
not
no
getting through
difference.
the
Yeah,
damage to
this
the Star Weaver
was
and
huge.
having free
Nope.
shots
It
to clear
Oh, it was
things
back to
aside
back.
was
This
just
I literally
was
rolled.
just not enough.
I rolled 9.
So that is going to
nine
be the game, the
hits.
final
Yeah.
score.
And then I rolled
I mean,
5 1s and 2
relatively
2s, and then I
irrelevant.
re-rolled.
Yeah.
Brad was very far
Yeah.
behind, but that was
So we,
not
could do post-game
not an
Trying to play
indication.
catch up
Yeah,
the whole game.
he was
and-
trying to play catch up the whole game, but it was not an indication of how like the state of the
No,
game until that last
absolutely
turn.
not.
Because
Yeah.
his entire plan was to score high at the end of the game, which was very possible. But unfortunately, Mike had a very good turn, and then Brad's turn that he needed to come back on did not go exactly the way he
Exactly,
did. So he didn't have enough resources to get the points, and he did not have enough points to keep it close with what he had left. So. What an amazing game, though. We will be doing a post-game interview with both of these gentlemen, I believe, because this is what we do on live stream. We want to make sure we talk to them, get their opinions on it before Mike goes off and uses his beer tickets and before Brad goes off and uses his wine that he's going to.
That's right.
It's already in his bag.
He's just we know it is.
We know it is.
Mike still in the hunt.
Still on the hunt.
for the
Mike is
ITC
still
champion.
in the running for the winning the ITC season right now.
Amazing.
I believe Jack is still in a position to win. We're going to find out for sure later on. So probably still a horse race here.
Right.
So this is exciting.
Yeah,
you
we'll see.
guys want to keep in touch. And now, the next round, there's not going to be as many games. So easier
gonna
to
be able
follow
to pay
them all.
attention,
You'll be able
to
to pay
a lot more
attention
of
to
this
that.
stuff, yeah.
Not worry about having to just look at double D's the whole time. Although I know a lot of people
Hey,
wouldn't
look,
like
I'm
doing
not
that.
complaining about
I'm not
that, yeah.
complaining about it either. But we'll still be around to help you get through all these things. So we will be going over to the post-game interviews very shortly. We'll probably have an ad break or something now. Production's not in my ear right now for some reason, so I'm just going to keep going with it. Then we're going to talk about what's going to happen next, and we'll be back very shortly.
We'll see you soon, guys.
See you soon.
FLGN coverage of the Las Vegas Open is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Alkylabs.com, Metalis.com, Play with Magic, Frontline Gaming, champions of tabletop, Best Coast Pairings, competitive events made easier, The Army Painter, more time for gaming. Live game scores are powered by the Tabletop Battles app, available now on Android and coming soon to iOS.
Here with Brad Chester making an incredible run at LVO. How do you feel right now, Brad?
I mean, I wouldn't say incredible after I just lost a game, man. I mean,
It It was incredible. Come on.
Lackluster.
Top 8. Well, out of 937 people.
Lackluster.
My God. Why did you even show up, man?
I know.
What was the
Mike
point?
drop him out.
Like, yeah, that's it at this point.
It was it was super fun. I'm glad I played Mike. It was a really good game. Bad mission for me, just for that. But with that particular train set, but I thought we were going back and forth. I mean, we basically killed each other down to like 4 models apiece. It was crazy. There was some highs and lows. You know, dice were up and down. Just it's 40K.
It's 40K. It's a dice game. I gave a chance in a lot of ways. That's why we're playing it in Vegas right now. Yeah. It makes perfect sense. Now, your game plan was completely solid, but where did it go wrong? I mean, Mike had a really good turn, and then your turn to turn around, just that Riptide not killing the Star Weaver was kind of what the nail in the coffin, eh?
Well, it was the crisis suits just bricking. Yeah. He killed the crisis block, and we were both like, oh, well, that shouldn't die. And then I coupled that with Riptide got 9 hits on the Star Weaver, and it only had 4 wounds, so he fails anything, and it dies, and I'm just like, well.
It was positioned perfectly, and then just 4-ups be fickle.
And that's the thing is, so it's just such a big swing on it, because that swung 15 points, because I would have taken away all the primary, I would have scored Tau Executive, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? He played really well. Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard he's all right.
I heard he's a pretty good player. I mean, he's still in the running for the ITC season right now.
Right.
That's right. So no shame in losing that game. You played an incredible game. Thanks for showing up again. You can go and join your wide now. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas. Thanks for being on here.
My wife will be happy I lost.
Thanks. Oh, there we go. So we'll be seeing you again soon, I'm sure.
Can do, brother.
All right, folks, we are here with Mike Porter, winner of the game we had on stream today, and still in the hunt for ITC overall champion.
Exciting times.
Yeah, this is so exciting.
Thanks
All right,
again, Brad.
so this game, going into it, did you feel like, have you played this matchup a lot? Is this something that you're worried about?
Yeah, I've played this matchup a lot, and it's normally really favourable for Harlequins.
Okay.
Because they've just got the speed to go and hurt the Tau, and they've got the survivability as well.
Yep.
They also play the mission a lot better than the Tau army.
Sure.
But this mission in particular was really, really nice for me. Dawn of War's always good because I'm closer to the Tau, and also it's hold 2, hold 3, which is a dream world for me. So it was really good.
Okay. Did you feel like there was any particular, like, really hard turning point earlier in the game?
So my turn 1, I made a massive blunder. I charged with 2 units of troops, and I chose to activate 1 unit first, kill some Kroot Hounds, and then Brad just went, oh, hello. My Kroot warriors are just going to completely eat a troop, which stopped me getting an extra behind point, and also gave Brad another unit to go and play the mission with.
Absolutely.
So that was a big turning point, and also after Brad's turn 1, and he'd done so much damage, he killed 4 boats.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, okay. This is going to be a bit of a struggle, but I had a golden turn 2.
It was good.
It was good. If Carlsberg did turn 2s, that is exactly what they'd be like.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you could really tell Brad was kind of put on the back foot, and he was like, all right, well, I got to really put on the gas now. That was kind of his first statement on turn 2.
Yeah.
So, do you think that Brad's strategy of kind of waiting till the end of the game to score was a good strategy against you?
I think Brad was just trying to counter my punches.
Yeah.
So I went out and did as much as I could, and Brad was like, well, I've got to do the same, so I'm going to throw everything into you. And eventually I just managed to sort of tip it over. I don't think there's another way Brad can play the game. I thought he played it really well. He took a couple of little risks with things, with where he's splitting his shots, but that's what he had to do.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I wish you luck in the next couple rounds you have. We have a gift from our sponsor for being on stream. We have some Army Painter dry brushes, tape measure, and a wet palette. It's really awesome.
Fantastic.
Here's that for you. Thank you so much for being on the stream.
Appreciate it.
And again, good luck in your next few games.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
2 Orb Storms.
Ooh, all right. I'll roll your dice because they can't roll terribly twice. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Sorry, you're wrong.
I didn't spend mine. I should have. I don't even know what I would have used it on. That's fine. Oh, do you mind if I heal?
There's no one to heal. You could bring back D3 of these if you want.
Yeah, do you mind if I do that?
Sure.
I forgot that I had them too. 3. Thanks, man. It doesn't matter. Like,
I literally can't change anything.
They just fucking chonked anyway. I couldn't get more models on than you, so next to anything.
No
Sure.
worries.
And I rolled 3, right?
Yep.
And you go to 1 CP.
Yep.
Right then.
All right. It's got a game on our hands, Matt.
Yeah. Call me daddy. 6. You go through the forest.
No, he wasn't.
You can walk around it. Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Eat like that.
Yeah, sure.
Auto charge that flamer, and you can flame letters if you want, or you can flame demonettes.
Bottom floor of Siri?
Yeah, but that window.
Oh, of course.
Wings
Yeah,
enormous.
no, you're 100%. Yeah, you're good, man.
Yep.
Oh, that flamer was on 1, so it's full.
Okay, sure.
It was down to 2. Sorry,
Down to 2,
yeah. I guess it does matter, but not really.
In the technical sense. It's my turn 4. So I get another 4 if I just chill here. Same thing outside 20 would be here. It's not too difficult. Could not. They're gonna move 5. Sure. So you're gonna get the bonus. If I kill these 3, I gotta kill these bloodletters. It's a shame. It's so much more reliable too. You're a dick. Why am I always missing a plague bear? I'm not. Okay, cool. He's going to be in this quarter for reality.
I'd like to see you do it. I don't care if you make it or not. I'd like to see you full hop. Full hop. You got a wall for it.
Okay, maybe that'll do something.
Sure.
Psychic phase. Oh, this dude's got to make sure he can interrogate.
Yeah.
Where's your psyker? It's right there.
Yeah. You can move forward. Yeah. So I have to be in the other corner then? Or you can move forward in the building.
I'll just move forward in the building.
Yeah, sure.
Then you can blast me. I think I'm good here, honestly. I'm in 24.
Okay, sure.
All right, he'll go for interrogate. Got it on 10. That'll be a CP as well.
Yeah, so I'll deny it normally.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
Let me have a look at the score and see if it's worth the 4. I'm sure I got a +1 eventually, right?
One more thing. He's out of deny.
I'd really like to.
Hey, we're back, guys.
You thought you were done with us?
You thought you were done with Double D?
No,
but we're here.
Not quite so easy to get rid of Double D.
No, it's definitely not. It is expensive.
Sorry, man, one
Oh,
second.
you're good. You're good.
Absolutely.
It's so expensive.
You got to play the premium rate. That's yeah, for the double.
The premium rate, yeah. We do have scores for you here, so when we get a lull in the action here, we'll give you a score update on what is going on, because I don't think we have it on screen because... Oh, we have it on screen? Never mind. We don't have to do that.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
So we're going to focus on the animated exploding heads.
Man.
3 more interrogates. You've 0 for 3 on that.
Yeah, I know. It's rough.
It's rough. Fate Weaver's going to bolt those bloodletters.
Sure.
Passes.
Yeah.
Just 1, so 2.
Sure. How many can Skybrand see? You can see a bunch,
You
right?
can see a bunch, yeah. He's going to treason those bloodletters. Got it. They cannot be affected by aura abilities.
Okay, sure. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we'll boon ourselves, whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
I can choose what it is.
You can.
I will choose toughness. See if that matters. I don't think it does for anything. Shooting phase. Scarbrand's going to flamer them. 7 shots.
Nice.
6 wounds.
5.
Oh, 5 wounds. 5 wounds. 3.
3, yeah.
Cool. Scarbrand is going to use the Cornstorm.
Sure.
So, Flamer does not get hit. Nurglings do get hit. Nurglings take 1. Demonettes don't get hit.
In cover?
Completely in cover.
Oh, okay, sure.
Fate Weaver, or your Lord Change rather. This guy.
Demons took 1, right?
Nurglings took 1.
Oh, took 1?
Yeah. Charging.
Yeah.
Plague Bears will charge. 3. It's not enough to do anything interesting. I'm not going to contest that. I'll go very far to attempt that. I don't think I want to. I'll just take it. We've obsec on this.
Okay.
Okay. Scarbrand's going into both. Not basing you. Okay, you can't interrupt. Doesn't really matter. We'll start with Plague Bearers. They got 3 attacks each. I've got 7 swing. 7. 7 plus 1. 3s. 6 is auto wound. 3s.
Dead.
Gone. Scarbrand's going to activate. He's got 18 attacks.
Who are you swinging?
I'm deciding how I want to allocate this.
Sure.
5, 10, 16, 18. I'm going to go 4 into this guy, the rest of them.
Sure.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Dead.
Thirds.
And on 3s. 3s, not 2s.
Oh, sorry. 2s. Go.
1. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Cool. Consolidate 3. Yeah. It's there.
Sure.
And I believe. Oh, he gets to go.
Yeah, sure, man. They might be closer now than the Demonettes, though. I think they will be closer.
Okay. So I have to go towards that bloodletter there.
Yeah.
I'll go towards him like this.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll go towards him like that.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm trying to be outside of 20, which we are good.
Sure.
Okay, man.
All right, good turn.
In turn. So I got
So reality, you're gonna.
for one.
No, I have 2.
I have 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, change caster on this side.
Oh, he's on that side now.
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
so I got reality for 1, 2 quarters.
You're within 6 of the center, though.
There, you can be wholly outside of 6.
You got to be wholly outside of 6. You can probably do it. Let's just see if you can do it, right?
Yeah,
22.
sure.
Put the dice down.
I did not think that mattered. I could be wrong.
No, units within 6 of the center don't count.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was just for
You
engage.
still have the book?
I believe you. I mean, I
Yeah.
believe you.
Can you have done it? Like, if you can do
Yeah,
it.
if these guys could just scoot over like a tiny bit.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Thank you.
No
Appreciate
stress.
that.
Yeah, of
Cool.
course.
So that's good.
So you're going to get 1, 2.
1, 2. 2 on reality. You get your 2 banners.
Yeah, and I get my 3 primary.
3 primary.
8, so, yeah, 8 primary.
8 primary. I missed my bonus. All right, your turn.
Down a bit.
I go up to 3.
2. I had
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. No, because I get 1 for sake interrogation.
Sorry, you do. That's
Yep.
correct. I didn't. Yeah, you're right. You are correct. Okay.
There are still way too many creator teams on this table right now.
Morale chest for those blood letters.
Yeah, you're right.
Killed 5 so far. Fails. Let's fail.
I'll just roll on 1 to the instrument.
Yep.
So it'll be 3 left.
3 left. Could one of you guys grab me a water, please? Yeah. Water? Thank you. There's some right there. It's so tight. This is one of my favorite games ever, Matt. It's really is.
It's
like the
I
friendliness
thought it was
and all
going to
the
be really.
tactics,
I
yeah.
thought it was going to be really weird, like just a boring game, but it's actually it's
Yeah.
actually insane.
It's really, yeah.
And we get to tune into
We're both
it
on
now,
the
too,
same
so
page
thank
with
you
everything,
both.
which is awesome.
No kidding.
It's not hard to play like an adult, to be honest.
So
It's not hard to
it
play like
looks
an adult.
Yeah, right. It's really not.
just a mere 9-point difference between the 2 players.
Yeah, this is really
Thank you.
close right here. Can we get an update on who went first? I'm assuming it was Nick from the look of it, but
Nick did go first.
Nick did go first. Ah, see, I know this game. All right, now we get a nice shot of this beautiful jersey that Morosoli has.
Is that advertisement technically?
That is technically advertising. Hey, get that off there. This is not a free advertisement. Get out of here. Look at all this. Look at the free advertising for all these people.
A plague bear on the back objective.
Yep.
All great. All great.
So
though.
unlove I was.
He's got to move over there to play.
Yeah, he's got to move there
I
to
wouldn't
play.
be able to stop your primary.
Yep.
Okay.
I can get your banner down here.
We can take that down.
I can get that primary. I can plant a banner on the last turn.
Yep.
I can plant a banner over here. You have a very good chance of putting taking that off me though. I would like to get a. What am I at for reality? Is that in front of you there?
You have 9.
Players just kind of talking over
Very achievable.
Very
what the
achievable.
options for scoring
Yeah,
are.
so
at
Yeah,
this point.
work
it
for
is
that.
like the time is
I'm
getting
gonna
low
get
for the
through
turns of
this
the games. They want to make sure that they
I
both get all
don't see
their
a world
points.
where I don't get 3 last
And this
turn.
is round 4.
Yes.
So I don't need to work for that at all. No, Nourish is going to hurt me.
Yeah, but second's gonna help. Yeah,
Not if I have nothing left though, man.
that's my plan.
Yep.
It's a lot of thinking involved here because he's behind. He needs to get the rest of the points to see if he has a path to win. Because he has 2 turns left to do it, but he is very low on resources to do with.
Mm-hmm.
Something we're
Give me
all
a
too
sec,
familiar with
sorry,
seeing.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of things to figure out.
No, it's okay,
It's
Matt.
almost
We
like
got you
a
covered.
repetition of last game.
Yeah, you know what? It's almost like top-level play
Yeah.
has this in
This one's
abundance.
This one's easy.
Crazy.
For sure.
And apparently,
would've thought?
all of these greater demons are not tired. They have
He
they've
has double
neglected the
smart,
sleep
but he
story.
probably wants to
You know,
interrogate.
they fought
in all
for
honesty.
7 games so far.
They have, yeah. And, of course, Scarbrand being very allergic to gravity
Yeah.
since falling for
But you don't
thousands
know,
of years.
Thousands of
move
years.
penalty. Skybrand's going to do that.
This looks like Morosoli just kind of
So I can claim them.
firming up that objective and
Yeah.
I
then
walk up
seeing
the
if
back,
how far
I
he can
then
get
I can see
Scarbrand
the
over there to
faster.
try
He's
and.
also within 3.
He's
Oh,
gonna
Do some
I
fighting.
can't get
Do
that
some
far.
fighting.
I'd have to roll a big advance roll. Like I'd go 8 at the back of my base is there. Like even with a 6, maybe with a 6.
Maybe with a 6, depends how the wheeling goes.
Yeah, but I'm not charging anything, so I will advance him.
Yeah.
6. Let's work this out. All right.
So,
That's back in my base.
here, I got
Moving
these things released
8.
for this.
Oh, sure.
So let's go back to your base. You want to help us with this?
So let me just. I'm just going to move this back an inch because it still makes no difference there.
So he has rolled a 6 on his advance. His total move is going to be 14.
Sure.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can he wheel around this to get line of sight to that change caster?
I'm also very unlikely to kill it.
It's super
But,
unlikely,
like,
but
if
if you go there, then you go
Sure. Yeah. Like it's kind of like the only thing I can do with him.
there. Right,
So
right.
you've definitely got more value out of yours. I really wish I could have got mine central.
Well, I needed yours spread. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah,
That was my
you
plan.
did really well with that.
Thank you.
That was really good. I don't rotate like that if it makes any difference. So that's okay.
So the edge of the building.
Sure. Yeah.
Line side all the way up,
No
or
stress.
line side
Yeah.
all the way up.
It's not a big deal. Like if we can't do it, it's not a big deal. Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
I rolled the fucking 6 for nothing.
Dude, never a bad idea to just ask the judge to get this kind of clarification. So you
yeah.
don't have to argue about it.
You know,
There's
and
no reason
there's-
to not do it.
People have some kind of a lot of hesitation about doing that. And
Yeah.
really, it's okay. It's not detrimental to call the judge
Yeah,
over.
it's an unnecessary stigma, I
We're
think,
gonna
because
get that
the judges aren't there to judge you. Ironically, they're there to help you.
They are.
That looks like I went. Okay.
So it was like right about here, right?
Cool. I've just done that.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. It's so that's 6, and then 8. So I'll go back there. Sure. I will repair that in a moment.
No problem.
Excellent. I'm gonna actually do it now because there's a camera on the table and it looks bad. So takes like 1 second.
Hey, you want me to do it while you play your turn?
Yeah, sure. Man.
Still on time to become an
Yeah,
issue.
no, it's all good.
So looks like he has been
so,
very allergic to gravity, as his top half of his body has come
There is
off.
20 wounds of plague there. Is there?
Luckily,
I really
glue
didn't
is
sell a blood
readily
bank for
available
this.
at these kind of
I-
conventions,
Yeah, luckily his opponent's there to help him glue his
Well, let me
model
say I
back
told you
together.
so.
while the rest of his turns
We're
take.
gonna-
If you win, I didn't tell you so.
You love to
half
see
hour.
it.
Oh,
We're fine.
we're fine. We're fine. Yeah.
Matt, I'm
Chicken?
struggling busting with this. Okay, let me.
Now watch the big power move here as Nick
No, I already
uses
got
that
like one.
torso on
Oh, okay,
backwards.
all right.
We just know where
Just
he
a
is.
We know
pure
it's
show of
Just a pure
dominance.
show of dominance.
Just gonna move the bird.
All right, Matt, I'm failing. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just go with that. It's fine.
All right, those very, very threatening chicken legs over on the Nick's deployment zone there.
Yeah.
That's you don't want to see those running at you
No.
because
No, this isn't.
the
This
headless
isn't
horseman can't be far behind.
Yeah, even with no torso, Scarbrand,
Well,
known for his ability to kick.
It's true, yeah. He doesn't need his stats don't change without his torso.
Yeah,
he will still do just as much
unimportant.
damage. It'll just be a lot more embarrassing when you die to a pair of legs.
That's right. That's right. I'm always embarrassed when that happens to me. So I can only.
I would be so embarrassed. They're very good, very adept at kicking ass. So
And taking true names.
taking true names.
actually the forest space square.
Did he advance for that?
No, it's not fault.
Yeah, sure.
Luckily, the bases are different on these, so we can actually tell the difference. The green
That
ones
does
being
help.
the green acidic ones being Nyx.
Correct.
And the torso-less ones being, being mats.
I would call them the gray snow-covered ones.
The
but
gray snow-covered ones, yeah.
We can go with the ones with no torsos.
The ones with no torsos
mats.
or snow on them.
Yeah.
If they have snow or no torso, they are
That's from Australia.
They are Morosos.
That's right.
I did it. Morosos. Morosos, yeah.
Well,
Morosos?
No, I got it. I gotcha.
They're just not even facing each other, too. They're literally ignoring each other, walking past. They don't care about
I don't really
other
have
greater
a
demons.
like-
Pacing, nervous. You can
Pacing
tell.
nervously, yeah.
Yep.
The greater demons just
Morosoli really.
ships passing in the night. They,
Yeah.
I could fix
They
this
don't-
next
they
time.
don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, it's supposed to be four.
The
You're
two
right.
greater demons
You
there? I don't care.
definitely
What are
can.
those little things? That's what I want
That's
to eat.
what I want to eat.
Those
Yeah.
little things are what I want.
I'm not going to try
I
and
want
kill
some
that
chicken
guy.
nuggets. I don't want a full chicken here. Can we get this turkey out of here?
I am missing one demonette.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. See, that Scarbrand still has his torso.
It's true. Infinitely more powerful.
Infinitely more powerful than a pair of legs. And still, stats don't change.
No.
There's the red chicken and the blue chicken. I'm very partial to the red because I feel like that means it's spicy. Blue is just cold, and you don't want to eat cold chicken. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want to cook raw. You don't want to eat raw chicken.
No,
I
raw
agree.
chicken's bad. Don't eat raw chicken. Eat spicy hot chicken like that red one there. Or some chicken nuggets like the plague bears right behind them. Making sure he holds his objectives. There's not much shooting left of this, I don't think. There's a couple flamers on.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm staying on both of these.
Okay.
So I can't give you a 12.
Yep.
We'll go casts.
Yep.
Oh, I just need to check that I might have just left him too close.
I think he has to be close to the.
Yeah.
I think he's closest to Scarbrand right now.
Yeah, sure. I might just. I'll make my charge longer. I'm just going to wheel it a bit more like that. Is that all right?
Yeah.
The difference
I don't
between
think I mentioned
those
that
is we
properly.
have
let's just make
one
sure.
Fate Weaver on Nick's side and a normal, a more regular Lord of Change on Morosoli's side.
Yes. All right, we have a lot of stuff going on here, so let's keep it on the shot so we can see it, and
Exactly.
I will
Yeah,
make sure the
no,
chat
that's no
knows
problem.
this is the
Okay.
Scarbrand over here.
That's why I was asking
No,
if you guys prefer.
100%, man.
Yeah.
You're all good. I totally understand.
Don't judge yet. It's a
There's
lot
no
of work
banner
to
here,
do
right?
here.
I think trees.
There you go,
prevents
chat.
from
Now you know
doing
it's
actions.
Scarbrand.
Perfect.
There's no banner here.
Nailed
I
it.
think treason prevents you from doing actions.
If it does, I will just reverse the
change
places.
cast
It kind of looks like
Well,
Trogdor,
let's
actually,
just
to
assume
me.
it does. It
Trogdor
doesn't really
is like
matter.
Scarbrand.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you're good
Way
with that,
better,
it's fine.
actually.
Way
just
better.
wanted to
Way
make
better than
Trogdor
these
is significantly
legs.
more powerful.
I'm not sure, but if that's the case, I'll just reverse the order and then banner on the.
Listen, this is what this
I never use
telestrator
it for
is
that
for.
part of the thing, but
Sure.
I think it's a thing.
We're getting producer approval on that Scarbrand.
That is producer approved. We are keeping that on screen.
I might just remove him now.
Yeah,
I
okay.
realize I can't
Oh,
do that.
sorry.
Sorry, the
My
director
mistake.
approved. Director.
We're
approved.
moving
Even
right
better.
up the chain.
Even better. We have superseded production.
Yep.
It's fine. We'll just go where we originally went, and I'll just only be able to cast Bolt.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
res banner there.
Yep.
So, Gets Fate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's
try to
that
block it.
psychic phase coming up.
Goes off.
Hoping for some mortal wounds.
I'll smite the Fate Weaver.
He can't
Oh.
do his thing because he's raising a banner.
No, Bloodletter's res banner.
Bowlers can't raise the banner.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good,
So
it's all
no,
good.
no games.
No games.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Sorry, I just forgot we had that conversation.
No problem.
Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
12.
12. Can't block it that way.
I guess.
I'm gonna try to 4-up it.
Sure.
Never.
I will go with Plague Bearers.
Okay.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
I'll boon myself.
Yep.
I've got to roll it. It's not a guaranteed one.
Doesn't
You
go
stop
off.
it anyway.
Yep.
Cool. That's all. All right. Flamers will kill the demon out. Charging. Lord of Change will charge Fate Weaver and the Plague Bearers.
Yep.
Let me just make sure I can fit there without being in heroic range.
Oh, without being in heroic, that's a little tougher.
Yeah. Oh. So 3 is there. You just put a dice down where that 3 inches is.
Just get
if not, I will just charge the Plague Bearers.
Yep. So right.
So I should be able to get my dice there, my base there.
Yep.
5. Should be pretty easily.
Basically, that side's going to be the question.
Yeah, looks right to you.
I think you're good. Sure. Yeah, you got it. Sure. Outside
Thanks,
3. No problem.
Okay. Okay. I will. I'll smack some Plague Bearers, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna pile in at all? Right now, you're closest to the Plague Bearer, if that matters at all.
It doesn't really matter. I
don't think it does, but
I'm just gonna you can't get out of engagement range with Fate Weaver.
Right.
So.
Right. Great move.
Is that?
Great move.
Thanks, man. I was going to smack Plague Bearers. I think there's on the off chance I kill a couple, I can make you take a morale test, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to kill Fate Weaver. You're not going to kill me.
Right.
So, 3s, and 3s.
Yep.
2, 5. 2 at 3 damage.
Nope.
Cool. I don't need to base you or anything. It makes no difference where I go here.
Yep.
There's nothing you can do if I don't base anyone, is there? Let's just go in. We'll just touch both.
We'll touch both. Okay.
Makes no, I can't get the objective off you. Like.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I have one more attack from Scarbrand.
Oh, sure.
No.
Okay, here's Fate Weaver.
Yeah.
Strength 8 right now.
Strength 8.
Yeah.
T8. Yeah. So 6s. 1. Robe. Yeah, just about to finish. No. It's like not even worth fucking slapping this.
No, I'm not gonna roll dice.
Yeah, it's for sure. Yeah. Like you can obviously it's just like you're not gonna kill him unless you get anything out of the movement.
I'm thinking of the movement, of course. Basing was really good. He was gonna move out of the way so Plague Bearers can be closer.
Yeah.
I think we're good with that.
Oh, sorry. Nourish for the Demonette.
Nourish for the Demonette?
Yes?
Yes. One more nourished.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good. So, well, it's your turn. Tell me.
You can hit me if you want.
I'm sure. Half an hour. Maybe
before you roll the dice, I'll offer you that I'll take 1 wound. Deal?
Deal.
Done.
Deal. Okay, so we've got 8 on primary.
You do have an 8 on primary? You get 2 banners?
4.
Oh, sorry, 2 banners?
4 on primary, 2 banners.
My reality, I'm going to get 1, 2. Is he within 6 of the center? I don't think he is. You probably get me in this corner now.
Yeah, I got
Let's see if Fate Weaver's within 6 of the center at all. Is?
Yes.
So I'll get 1, 2, 3. No center.
Nice. Another reason to base me, you dick. You missed your bonus. Oh, you got your bonus.
I got my bonus, yeah.
You got your bonus. Okay.
And I got 1 nourished up to 7.
Yep. I go up to 3, roll some Warp Storms.
You do. I don't keep mine because I didn't get Cascades in the end.
I've got
Matt
5 Warp
taking
Storms.
Very
points
nice.
out, but back into his favor here. This is going to be a really important turn 5, but we'll get back to it very shortly while Nick thinks about his movements, and we're going to go to a short ad break and be right back.
capable of getting a 12.
Vegas Open
Sure.
is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Alkylabs.com, Matalis.com, Play with Magic, Frontline Gaming, champions of tabletop,
It's not doing anything
Best
interesting to
Coast
save
Pairings,
there.
competitive
It's
events
not doing anything
made
interesting
easier.
if he leaves.
The Army Painter, more time for gaming. Live game scores are powered by the Tabletop Battles
There
app,
drops if you
available
don't
now
have
on Android
control in the
and
command
coming
phase.
soon
Phase,
to
correct. So you
iOS.
can stand on it and deny me a point.
Okay.
Or 2 points, actually.
Yep.
Well, welcome
Right
back.
there.
Thank you for checking out our sponsors there. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in for the final day of LVOX and Nephilim. We did have Matt have a pretty good turn and almost catch points to Nick. He's now down 62 to 55, but that is the end of Nick's main primary. He can still get the bonus at the end of the game, but we're going to see if he has enough models to do that. And Matt has bottom turn to potentially get primary back up there. So we're going to see what he can do on his turn, on Nick's turn 5, as this game reaches a conclusion. While it's very tight, this mirror match.
Yep, and this is the last turn, so
This is the
they
last
both have
turn.
to put on the gas.
And I will make sure to keep that Troglodyte there for you to make sure you know that that is
That
Scarbrand.
is indeed Scarbrand.
That is indeed Scarbrand. And if he moves, I will move my picture with him. I promise you I will try.
You can. It's the thing is because the back of your base will have to go around a long way. I think it's really big.
That's way better. Way more likely, I should say. So we'll just move to here, so I can heroic you and I can see you.
Sure.
Easy peasy. 5 warp storms. What can I do with that? I guess I'll make your morale worse.
Sure.
And I'll try to get within 6.
I'll have
Then you're fearless.
fearless then.
Yeah, so I won't make you fearless.
Sure.
Morale's
Morale's only 2, isn't it? Oh no.
3.
Great, that's
Extend,
right.
I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
morale
yeah.
and extend aura
Yeah,
range.
correct. You could do that.
Yeah, I'll morale and extend aura range.
Sure.
So you're not fearless at the moment.
I am. You extended aura range.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm not doing all that. Sorry. Jesus.
Yeah, it affects both. It's
yeah.
so weird, right? Yeah,
Right.
it gets both of us. No, you're good. You're good.
I think I'm gonna hold on to him.
I'm gonna try and fix Scarbrand while you do this.
Sure. We're gonna fall back.
With the play bearers? Sure.
There's.
Well, that's sad. I guess my picture's gone.
Womp womp.
Still 10 here. Yep, still 10 here. He's right
Yeah,
here.
that's
I think he's trying. Nick
Super far charge.
Nick moves Scarbrand.
You
Yeah.
have the same problem that I have.
Super far charge. We're gonna move block him this way.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Just want to stay outside of 3, yeah?
So I'll get 1.
A little bit of spice from the players
Sorry,
there.
Stay outside of 3, yeah?
Just outside.
Yeah, when I put him back, you can adjust it if you need to.
So I'll get 2 quarters for reality.
Morosoli in the process of
What do you
fixing
want?
his
Trogdor.
Scarbrand slash
11?
Trogdor.
Okay.
We'll call him Trogdor, actually.
The Trogdor was.
12.
I think it was
12.
fine.
Yeah.
We had it covered for
I know.
the stream.
Okay.
I don't even understand why you had to
Which
fix
unit?
it. He should have
Yeah, I
just
mean,
had
that
you
was
3D
good.
print that
No,
for
it
him.
was in
Yeah.
middle on his base.
He had
Yeah,
time.
but he's 1 quarter, 1 quarter.
Oh,
So
of
you
course.
got
Sorry.
it. I got it.
Yeah. Sorry. Math is hard.
Yeah, goes both ways.
Yeah, both goes. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Sorry, I like. I'm so used to it being
It's totally
the other
good.
way around,
It's
right?
totally
It's
good.
trippy.
Psychic phase.
Well,
Yeah, can't do anything else.
Sure.
Or actually, he'll interrogate.
Sure.
Gets it on 13.
So I can't deny.
You can't deny.
Let me just.
Sure.
I can't fail it.
Can't
5 turns in a row, can I?
I mean, you could. You could.
What else do I need the CP for?
A mere 30 minutes
Have I
left
done here?
in this
No, not being
free
in the
Art
way.
of War coaching game. A demo,
Yes.
if you will.
A demo, yes, exactly. Free for everybody here. You're welcome, everybody. But because we are on turn 5, there's not.
Hey! 4 times and I finally got it. I've spent fucking 7 CP.
Oh, yeah, you have.
I feel like it's actually going to come down to a couple of points.
It's
So I'm like,
back to
100% of the
total
time,
now.
it works
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
Every
Bolts here.
time.
no?
No, we'll reroll.
Fate Weaver Panther.
No?
Okay.
And he's got Gateway, right? So nothing?
Yeah, nothing. Flamer.
Okay.
6 shots. That's fine. 5 wounds.
Sure, man. It's all right then.
3.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any charge worth declaring there. You could totally do this, couldn't you? Guess there's no banners, but that would get you your 12 at the end. And we get 2 bonus points at the end, so that's not so bad. I think I'm done. It'd be better if I... No, it wouldn't make a difference if I killed you and then... I'm just going to see if I make it and we'll figure it out later. I don't. I would realistically CP it if it's doable. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure.
I can't really spend my
Do
CP.
you want to bother with this?
No, I don't. Okay.
And obviously I'm out of heroic there.
Yep. Okay.
So let's see what you score and we'll see what I need to win. If it does work. So you get 2 for
2
reality.
for reality.
You have a bonus because you're on mine.
Bonus for 2. Nist interrogate.
Yep.
Um,
So you're on 11 for reality, is that right?
that's correct.
Sure.
You can't tear these 2 banners down.
So you got 2 banners at the start of your turn?
Yep.
I didn't score your start.
Yeah, and then you can't tear those banners
I cannot,
down.
so
I'll
2 more?
just- Yep.
So look, I've got you at 32 primary. You want to tell me that's what you've got as well?
16, 20.
4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, 4, and 2 turns of having my tertiary.
I have a 0 on turn 3.
Oh
And I'll take an 8.
no, I scored my primary on your. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
actually much closer than I thought it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. So I've got 8, 0, 8, 4.
You've got.
So you should have 24 primary. Is that right?
I have 24 primary.
And I've currently got 20.
You have 20 right now.
Sure. Now you've got 11 reality,
11
12 interrogate, 10 banners, including the endgame banners.
banners will go up to a 12 after endgame.
I missed a turn. That's right.
Okay. You're scoring 2 banners right now.
I am. Yes, correct. You put 1 down.
So your reality is a 12 currently.
Yeah.
Your
So
banners. I'm just gonna see what you have to
yeah.
do.
So yeah. In last turn, if I get, I got 2 banners now. If I raise 1 over there, I get 3 endgame. If I get 3 reality, and an 8 primary, will win. Is that right?
Let's just see. This is your turn as it is. This is my turn.
Sure.
After I've done my turn. 59. It's 59? No. Yeah, 59.
Yeah.
69. I painted my army.
Kind of.
20, 32, 40, 47. So your turn.
57. Paint.
57. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. So you need 12.
So what I'm saying is, if I get 3 endgame banners,
So you've already gotten 8. You've got 3 endgame banners as an 11. Any reality points would do it, which you're going to get. You're going to get 2.
Can we do it? Come here.
Come here.
That was sick, man.
That
Man, well
is
done.
the game.
That's the concession hug.
So close. There was 1 point game. There could potentially more, but there was no point playing that
Wow.
because he had
Yeah.
the game in the bag by 1 point for sure. So, wow, what a great game.
What
that
a
was
close game.
That was an incredible mirror match to watch too. That was exciting too.
That was
And-
good. Yeah.
And Trogdor even made an appearance.
I
Like, how
know.
could that- you can't get any better than that. That's incredible. What are you showing us? Well, we do have 2 more rounds today, so that means Matt Morosoli is going to be moving on to the next round, and we are going to interview both of them to get their opinions on the end of this tournament for one of them and the continuation of the dream of winning LVO for the other.
Absolutely.
Right back in a few minutes, guys. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching. We got more Warhammer 40K to come, so tune in for it.
FLGN coverage of the Las Vegas Open is made possible by the generous support of our sponsors. Alkylabs.com, Metalis.com, Play with Magic, Frontline Gaming, Champions of Tabletop, Best Coast pairings, competitive events made easier. The Army Painter, more time for gaming. Live game scores are powered by the Tabletop Battles app, available now on Android and coming soon to iOS.
Hello, welcome back, everybody. I am Dustin Hencho, being joined by Nick Nanavati. What an incredible run this year. That was a great game to watch. Thank you for doing that. How'd you feel going into that match? It was a mirror match, right? So.
It was really awesome. I mean, Matt's one of my friends, my good buddies from Australia. He helped me design this list. We worked on it together. So, like, not only was it a mirror on paper, it was like we know how every trick of this list works. Matt and I have never played, and we always talk a lot of smack to each other, so I was really excited to get this opportunity. And he's a phenomenal player. Oh, my God, what a great game.
That was incredible to watch. We heard a bit about it. We couldn't see the beginning of it. We heard there was some spiciness happening with the Bloodthirsters fighting each other early on. So tell us about that.
Yeah, we had a Bloodthirster duel in the first 2 turns. I went first, which sucked in this mission. So I put my Bloodthirster a little aggro to see what kind of response I can get from Matt. He went for the kill, did exactly enough in combat and shooting in combat to bring me to 8 on my face cap so he could finish me off in combat. His Thirster charges in, whiffs totally, brings me to 4. My Thirster whips right back, doesn't do a single point of damage. Then in my turn, I was going to fall back my Thirster, blast him with Psychic, shoot him, and do the same thing right back to him. He used his Warp Storm to trap me in combat. So now I charged a bunch of Bloodletters in, and then in his turn, he's down to like 4 wounds after all this, I used my Warp Storm to trap him in combat.
What an incredible play. That was amazing to hear about, too. So, anything you would have changed in that game now? That at one point game, like not much more could have gone differently, right? But is there anything you see now in kind of hindsight and see what you would have done differently?
I would have gone second. No.
That's a good plan, yeah.
No, I mean, it's such an amazing game. And the thing with Demons versus Demons and just Demons as an army is like every time I do something different, Matt does something different. It creates this alternate reality of 40K. It was not one of those, ooh, this one mistake really cost me the game. It was just an amazing game.
Yeah, for sure. Pretty elated right now about Zeus. So there's some free coaching for you from Art of War. That was a great game to watch. Thanks again for tuning in with us. Great run, Nick. We'll be seeing you again soon. And we have some. We know you love to paint. So check out the sponsor, Army Painter. We'll be back with Matt Morosoli very shortly. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Great job, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Dustin.
We'll see you soon.
All right, folks. I'm here with the winner of that epically close mirror match, Matt Morosoli, all the way from Australia. Matt, how did that free Art of War demo game go for both of you guys?
Yeah, well, everyone owes us like $5 or something for a subscription after this, right? I don't know how this works. I'm Art of War adjacent. I live a long way away.
Sure.
It was great, man. I didn't really know how the mirror match played out because Nick Finn, who went 5-1, and I wrote that list together, and we sort of been practicing it together. And Nick made some tech choices that I thought pre-event were pretty weird, but they're really good in the mirror.
Okay.
They're all really good in the mirror. So I went second as well, so I sort of felt like I had a bit of an advantage there. Nick had a tiny list advantage, but one of the best games I've ever played. Like,
amazing.
Incredible, really close game, really tactical game. Nick's an excellent player. Everyone knows Nick's an excellent player. But wild game, like, yeah, great.
So what are some of the small list techs that Nick was able to fit into his list that were really effective against?
Yeah, so Nick's got Fate Weaver and I've got the Lord of Change. Normally the Lord of Change lives a lot better than Fate Weaver does. The -1 to wound, the ignore a wound every phase. But I don't really shoot him, like except with Flamers, he doesn't really shoot me, so that doesn't matter. But what it does give him is gives him the Vex, so he can make my auto deny on a 4 for 2 CP. I can't take Interrogate because he just does it for 1 CP every turn and he's happy. But he makes it 2 the first time I use it. And then it cost me 7 CP for 4 interrupted attempts over the course of the game. Like, it's insane. I only got 1 at the end, but like that in itself like opens up a whole secondary. I had to take a secondary I didn't really want to take. I had to take Nourished by Terror, which was okay in the end, but not great. But Nick got to like get a big Interrogate score, and that's a really big deal.
Huge, yeah. That seemed really significant. So obviously, you guys, the rumors you guys kind of created these lists together, kind of, right? Yeah. Did you think about this matchup at all? Like, did you think you were going to end up playing Nick?
No, it's really funny. So the list went 17-1. So one other person played it, a very similar version. He lost 1 game by 1 point. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was quite this good. I thought I had more reps on it than Nick did. So I thought I'd do a little bit better than Nick did. I'm really impressed he made it all the way here with a handful of practice games. So it shows how great of a player Nick is.
True.
But like, I didn't think of it in the mirror at all. It was all tech for Harlequins, tech for Tau, tech for like the T-Suns and the Flamers. And it looks like there's almost none of that left. So got to play some hard games now, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. So now that you're in the top 4, is there anything you're not looking forward to playing against?
Look, I've got to play Sean next on the corners deployment, and Orcs on the corners is really hard. Like I'm going to have to really pull some stuff out to make that work. I actually think if I get through that, I'm okay. I actually think if I make it to the top table, I'll be all right.
Sure.
I'll have a really should have a good game against everyone, but next round's going to be really hard.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking a minute to speak with me. We got some free gifts from one of our sponsors here.
Again?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you already have duplicates of these, but we've got.
I do.
Okay. Well, we got a dry brush set here, a wet palette, and a tape measure, all from the Army Painter.
Oh, great! I'm always losing tape measures. This is great.
There you go. Yeah, totally. So stay tuned. We're going to have some epic games for you. Still today, we've got 2 games left. Let's see where this ends up. We're all excited to see.